We look at, it looks like Gunn, Pope, Janetsky saddling up in the middle. Yep. Williamson's in there, which I think is a good move. And here we go. Umpire holds it aloft. And he comes in and puts it in the air. Parrish, Lindsay, no clear winner. Comes to ground. Scrappy. Going to be a secondary ball up straight away. And it will come in again. And put it in the air. No clear winner again. Williamson gets his hand wrapped up by Pope, taking the ground.
Great tackle by Pope there.
Yeah, and we go again. So very quiet. Up it goes again. Comes out. It was Janetsky, got it out to hand. They start to run it through Pabst off half back towards half forward, over Carberry's head. Coming out, meeting it was Kemp. He couldn't take it with it. Again, wrapped up in another tackle. And the umpire lets it go, but eventually says that's come out. I'll have that. And he'll put it in the air again, half forward for Horsham. Up it goes. Lindsay wins it down, trying to flick back around. Quick kick out of defence. Should have been marked and is marked by Carberry. Missed a lot of footy in the last couple of years with injury. Turns, goes straight long towards goal. Sits in the air, over the top, wrapped up. Well, could have got a free kick for being thrown out of the way. There was long, but it goes out of bounds and we'll have a throw in. Fairly breezy as we wait for the boundary umpire. He puts it back in. Again, the boundary umpire goes ground. Armstrong thrown off the footy, couldn't get it out. Very, very scrappy. An umpire comes in and says, I'll have it again. So, not too many clear possessions at this stage.
Lakin's gone to Mills.
Yep, up it goes. Carberry couldn't get it down. Spalding flicked it out by hand. Umpire.
Throw, was it? Or
well, I would have thought it was a throw, but got away with hold. So, brings it club room side of the ground. Ganley on the lead, takes the mark. Turns, wants to go in front of Jack Dalziel was, brings it into the corridor. Lindsay over his head, chopping of the arms. So Lindsay will get it. So really the first foray forward for the Rats now, kicking with a 3 or 4 goal breeze. Need to get their skates on. We're gone just over 2 minutes. Long, Mills, Lakin over the back. Getting back on it. Pope, he couldn't take it. Williams does. Little chip, not a good kick. And intercepted. And long ball. Ganley's the target over the back, will mark on the chest.
That's very good. Very good from Ganley there, East. He just read the ball well.
Yes.
Just had a hand on his opponent and just took the mark. And he is a class player, this bloke.
I'll tell you what.
Certainly when he's on.
The young fella that's playing on him now just needs to have more body contact.
Young Dalziel, isn't it? Young Dalziel. He'll have to. So comes in Ganley on a very acute angle though. Normally a nice kick and kicks their first goal. Kicks their first goal and points, and he has had a bit of bad luck during the week, this lad too.
Very sad.
We just heard it was very, very sad. Lost a young one, so he is ecstatic and puts the first goal on the board for the Ararat Rats. So they go to 1 goal 6. And Horsham are yet to score. But good start by both sides, a little bit scrappy, but we find that a lot, Easty, in games. The first 4 or 5 minutes, a lot of ball ups, blokes just getting around the ball, trying to get it out. But the only way that Horsham will, they've got to win the contest and get it on the outside.
Love both midfields. I reckon both teams have probably put together the best midfields they can both put together.
Yep, so Parrish and Lindsay will do the ruck work again. Up they go. Ball goes in the air. 0-0 draw then. Janetsky had the ball, then lost it. Pope's in there. Now it spills in there. Comes out, tackled. Umpire says, give it to me. And we're only about a metre away from the centre where they threw the ball up in the centre. So up they'll go again. The two big fellas again. In Parrish and Lindsay. Parrish over the top. Gets it. Armstrong's there. Picks it up on the left foot. Comes inside. Mills is there, ball drops to the ground, then couldn't pick it up there was Spalding, then comes back out wide, goes in there hard, now was Toner pushed to the tackle to the ground, then they come out through the Lakin, goes out wide, looking for a player out there and comes in, and that was Blake, Tyler Blake comes back inside to, I can't think.
Jasper Gunn,
sorry boys, I'm bloody. Anyway, and then he comes back out wide, ball goes out, And we'll have a throw in.
So centre wing, gone about 4.5, nearly 5 minutes. One straight Ararat. Demons yet to score, but a 3 or 4 goal breeze favouring the Rats' end. As it comes in again now, Parrish wins it down. Armstrong back onto it. Couldn't get to... Comes out. That should be a free kick. The umpire didn't pay it. Comes to Janetsky. He gets it on the boot towards half forward. Off hands. Blake couldn't take it. Rats can clear it back in middle. Dangerous footy there as he's looking for Summers. Gets through. They work it over the top. Back to Toner by hand, intercepted by Carberry. He got a quick hand away over the top. The gun onto, this is Hobbs, I think it is.
Yep.
Goes long and wide and out on the full.
Only young, but probably blazed away a bit there and did have Ryan Kemp by himself in the pocket.
Yep. Yeah, you just got to lower your eyes, Easty. You've got to lower your eyes.
So go short to Williamson. In again short to Cosgriff at half back. Handball off now to Williamson on his natural left foot. Goes wide. Bates, got pushed out. And Kemp takes the free kick.
Well done, Kemp.
Got his teammate out wider. Hits him up in Pumper. Pumper on the Rebels list goes with his left foot towards Carberry. Through his hands. Play on the umpire said. Great tackle taken to ground. Should be pinged for incorrect disposal. I think he thought he was going to get it for high.
Young Jennings, I think it is.
Yeah.
Cougs, left footer, I think.
Big
Mick Jennings,
solid-
by hell, his old man could play. Mick Jennings,
Solid
sorry about
kick.
that.
So kicks it long. Lakin will mark this every day of the week, and he does at half back.
Reads it better. So Lakin will repel between wing and half back. Does. Goes short. Good mark too there by the little fella there. Got the handball on to the running player. And that was Kemp. Gets into the forward line. Goes out wide now. Picked up. Run there by Kemp. Kicks. And has put it through. And that is his first goal. Yeah, no, he's just...
Very smart.
He's all smart. He's all class, Ryan Kemp. So he's put the first goal on the board for Horsham Demons. And they go to 1 goal, 6 behinds to 1 goal to Ararat, 1 goal.
Ryan Kemp there, Cougs won that free kick, and before anybody could blink, he just picked it up and took off, and he knew kicking into this breeze, let's get as close as I can, and made no mistake.
And as we seen, Easty, when he was back here, when he won that Toohey medal, to kick 80 goals, we know that he knows where the goals are.
He does.
It was good play by Horsham. They moved it on quick, had runners going on the coming on the inside. Then he does look good. So back in the centre again. In there is Carberry, gets the tap down there. Robertson's there, had the ball and then lost it, socket off the ground again. Gone inside Horsham, run hard at the ball. Both players ran hard, was kept socket off the ground. Now picked up by Williamson on the left foot. Goes to Toner, over the back there is perhaps well picked up though. Gets a handball out to Pope. Pope between half forward and on the wing, kicks into the forward line, coming out, it's Motton, couldn't take them up, just read it better, and this is Toner. He'll relieve, goes out wide. Over to Brodie Griffin, and he's got the wheels, goes out wide again, got a player on out there as Cosgriff, takes the mark on the wing position now, gives the handball back to Griffin, he's a runner, kicks long, gets it into the forward line, Mills comes out, it's going to bounce to him, didn't, Lakin picked it up, got a handball to no one though, now picked up by the big fella, then ducked around, kicked, smothered off the boot again, now picked up again by Griffin, comes into the forward line, but it's going to be wrapped up and taken the mark there by Carberry, and he'll relieve on the defensive 50.
Goes into Camp, beautiful pick up by Griffin, just wasted the disposal. So inside defensive 50, Ryan Kemp got players sideways, laterally. Now he takes off and plays on, goes out wide to one-on-one contest, asked a lot of Lakin, come to ground, charging through was Kemp, taking the ground, got to get the footy out, does Williams, couldn't take it, comes back now, flick over the top, Summers, can he get there? No, he didn't attack it, Carberry did, came out, Pope, don't argue, handball off, to Pabst, he wants to go, comes back to Pope by hand,
good
club room
hands.
side of the ground, spears it out towards Hardigan, gets his opponent out of the way, then picks it up, handball into Hobbs, working the ball beautifully, not a good kick, Hobbs tries to follow up, applies a bit of pressure, then the tackle comes back to Hardigan, he's pinged, going nowhere, umpire said no chance to get rid of it. And it goes
Some good tackling, Easty.
Very good tackling from both sides.
Both sides.
And good handball too. Both teams are using the ball well by hand.
Yep, great handball by Paps here in the back line.
What's Jack Ganley done here, boys?
Where are we?
He's just thumping the ground.
Like its ankle.
And gone straight. into the rooms. He's going to throw a chair.
Right.
He's pretty upset
Tackles that
about
in
something.
the back.
No, he's not too happy. I think he wanted to have a big day today.
Yep. So he's done something. So
Yeah.
if he's out of the game, that's going to be
Huge.
very interesting. Up in the air, Barber gets it down, taken by Gunn, handballed off, comes back, flicked across the top by Bates to the square. Armstrong comes out, got time to turn around, should, but doesn't. Had plenty of time there, did Armstrong. Should have made a better meal of that, but threw for a behind. So 117 to 1 straight on the Hewitt Whitty scoreboard.
I'll tell you what,
Baring doing a bit of ruck work too, Easty.
yeah, and actually presenting a lot better today, but Armstrong was the only player then that attacked that footy like
Yep.
he wanted it.
Yep.
And I think Horsham would have been pretty disappointed with some of their team's efforts
Probably
there.
should have finished better on that,
Yeah,
though,
should have.
really.
Quality
honestly.
he's got.
Speary
Yep.
doesn't hit Blake. The kick in comes to Janetsky, back to Blake by hand, up to Kemp on the wing. He takes it. He just wants to turn and go. Does. That's not Hobbs. It was Long that took the mark. Then he gets it on to Pope. And I think we're seeing Horsham's plan here straight away, boys. Run the footy. Comes back to Long. Over the top to Gunn. Gunn from a pretty tight angle puts it straight across the face. And it goes out of bounds. I was just watching Ryan Kemp. He was on the ground too, but he's up and going. And I'll be interesting at quarter time, Easty, if you can find out what's happened to Ganley.
Yep. If Ganley's going for the game, Cougs, it nearly swings it in Horsham's favour.
Yeah.
Yep. So 1-1 plays at 1. Lindsay wins it down over the top. Williams, the new recruit, got it. Got a handball away. Umpire said it's gone out of bounds. So we'll have another boundary throw in. Over towards the scoreboard. Emma Keeley brings us his first quarter. So we wait for the boundary umpire. And so far, Eastie, they've performed a bit better than last week.
Yeah.
In it comes, but these are the Wimmera League umpires. Comes to Pope, being very prolific early to the top of the square. Big punch out. Comes Horsham, had numbers there. Kemp wrapped up, gets through one tackle. Had to go backwards towards Williams, so it's outside 50. He's got 2 to beat, wrapped up in the tackle and taken over the line and out of bounds, so we'll have another boundary throw in.
The Ararat's defensive tackling's been superb so far because Horsham's given themselves quite a few looks, but Ararat have been up to the task at this stage.
It has about 55 metres out from Horsham's goal. Ball will be thrown back in again. Carberry gets the tap down, tackled, gone the ground. Umpire says give it to me, and that was Williams from Horsham. Tackled there by Tom Williamson, and the ball's thrown up again in about the same position. Up they go again. Lindsay Carberry though down to Hardigan. He had it, lost it. Now picked up, couldn't pick it up. Was Robertson on the ball? Look, this year Robertson, Eastie,
Yep.
number 21.
Very good player too.
Won the Tui medal with Tommy Eckel last year. Ball's thrown back in again. Lindsay had it, then lost it though, then couldn't pick it up was Hardigan, then comes back out to Toner. Handball over to Griffin. Griffin down the line again to the wing. Can't pick up was Tom Mills. Gets a handball back in though to Bates. Bates over the top to Griffin. Griffin gives a handball back to Mills. Mills goes into the forward line over the top, but well done by Barber and just cuts it off. Got those big long arms and got it in. Comes back into the centre. Gets up there and that Pope again.
Yep.
No, it's Kemp again. Yep, Kemp again, being good, being prolific. Then kicks it in to Tyler Blake, then goes into the short again to Hardigan. So you can see this around Eastie. They're not bombing it in.
No,
they're keeping their eyes low, and they are. Now they go into the forward line coming out, but just chipping in there again. And this bloke, Cougs, I just can't pick him up. Then goes short.
Toner.
And that's picked up, was it Tony? Yep, goes to Spalding. Spalding short again, didn't work out. This over the top by Bates and goes to Kettle. Sonny Kettle gives it off again to Williamson, goes long into the forward line. Tom Mills should mark this. Tom Mills had the mark, dropped it, then played on, then chucked out the road, then picked up over to Barber. Then they'll repel again, comes down the line again. Young Hobbs couldn't take the mark. Then picked up there by the young fella in Van Opstel. Gets a kick, socket off the ground again, coming back through again, goes to Horsham, the big fella in Parrish, gets it over the top again. This is Gunn again, this is Harvey, gets it on into Tyler Blake, had the ball, lost the ball, then picked up, comes back out again, Toner again, will repel again. Looking there, Kemp should take a mark, doesn't, got his hands to it, then tapped it on cleverly to young Hobbs. Hobbs goes around the corner, it's going to be chopped off, and they will repel again.
So away they go, spears it back in. That was, I think, Hoskins. Gets it around. Kettle. Now one-on-one. Mills out in front of Dalziel. Gets it. Wants to get on his right foot. Handballs back to Summers. Summers a low blow. And will bounce and just go well and truly to the left of the posts and out of bounds. So we'll have
Mills
a throw in.
Mills should have marked that ball in the forward line.
Yeah, no,
it's just absolutely.
Yeah.
So veering.
Really should have marked it and put another goal on the board.
In it comes. They wrestle, veering to the front, takes it out of the ruck, drops the footy, comes back, Summers veering, knocked out of his hands. Summers threw it out almost to Williamson, who sort of worked his way forward. Lindsay marks pretty easily on the chest.
Good mark.
That's what you want to see your big men do, don't you? Hold their ground, take the mark, and he's going to give himself an opportunity for a shot on goal here.
So we've crossed 15 minutes. They've got to get a bit of spark in them, the Rats, at the moment. If they're kicking with a 3 or 4 goal breeze, kicks from 52. Will not quite make the distance. Plenty of demon defenders there, and Pabst just hits it with the 2 fists and through. So the Hewitt and Whitty scoreboard, Ararat progressed to 1-8-1 straight.
Pabst has got the footy smarts, Eastie.
He has.
Yep.
Great player.
Yep, got the
So
footy
it comes
smarts.
out wide, taken now there by Pumper, gets on his left foot. That's a lot of his Janetsky. He gets it. Then handball off to Motton. Motton off to Williams. He's run straight down and dropping the ball.
Good tackle.
Great tackle.
Spalding.
Great tackle. And
Spalding, good player.
just found a couple of times so far. Williams, maybe the speed of Wimmera League footy. He's got to take a bit of getting used to. Handball into Toner. Over the top to Kettle. Kettle out wide. Intercepted by Kemp, picked up by Pumper, goes back by hand to Barber. He's in trouble, got rid of it in a hurry. Comes back now, Kettle on hands and knees to Veering. His little kick goes about 20, but goes to advantage. Spear to the goal square, it's over the top. A push.
In the back, yeah.
Push, and it will be paid. It was good work there by Bates, but Williamson put the 2 hands in, and Pabst will take the relieving free
so
kick.
Pabst impressed me, goes short, taking the mark by Williams. Only about a 20-metre kick, but goes into the corridor, comes back in the corridor again to Pope.
Prepared
Pope,
to just watch
short.
for options,
No, they're going
aren't they?
short. Yep, they are.
4 kicks to hit the 50.
Yeah, and this bloke is Long, the new kid. Haven't seen him before, but he looks the
Moving
goods.
all right.
Yeah, looks the goods. Goes out wide now. Got a good hit up to the young Jeremy Camp. He's been good too.
My word, he has.
Had the little bit of the ball. Then kicks to the leading Motton, but chipping in. Motton off hands. Well done. Spoiled there by Brodie Griffin. Now comes up back. Kept the ball in. Now it goes out. Williams for Horsham. Knocks the ball out of bounds. And we'll have a throw in on the true wing position. So on the scoreboard, we've got the Ararat Rats 1-1-7. Horsham Demons 1 goal 6. So the ball will be thrown back in. The 2 big fellas again. Get the tap down there was Parrish. Then comes back out to Armstrong. Always good in the contest there. And goes and hits up the young fella in Toner. We've got a few Toners. Then back onto Armstrong. Gets it inside 50. Coming out there. Well done by Hugo Pabst against Williamson. Now picked up. They relieve now again. That's a fella in Hare. That's Hudson Hare. Gets it out on the wing. Hit the ball, hit the ground now. That's picked up, kicked into the forward line. Running out is Sonny Kettle. Is it going to beat him? He keeps it in. No, it doesn't. Just runs out of bounds. And we'll have another throw in just right on the forward 50 going towards Ararat's goal.
So wait for it to come in. That's going to be a good battle one to watch. Shea and Motton, Eastie.
Yes, my word.
Absolutely.
Shay's filled out, hasn't he?
Yeah. So
He's doing well too, Shay. Absolutely.
Parrish flicks it across, Mills back onto it, trying to pick it up, harassed by Lakin, flicks it back, comes out towards Armstrong, doesn't bounce for him, but got time to pick it up, then steady, spears it to Williamson, bang.
Brilliant play.
Beautifully done. As we spoke pre-game, they look a different side, Ararat, when Williamson's around the contest, Eastie.
Yeah, my word. And Armstrong then got the footy, and a bit disappointing from Horsham's perspective to see players drift off him and allow him to break through, and he was always going to spot up Williamson on the lead. And Cougs, he couldn't kick one last week. Let's see if he can put one on the board for his side right now, because they do need one now, Ararat.
Yep, he missed 4, I think, in Good Friday game.
Yes.
And most of them from about this distance of 35, 30 metres. Left foot, he's pushed that to the left. He stabbed it.
Yep.
He completely stabbed it and didn't kick through it. So Hewitt and Whitty scoreboard, they go to 139. Horsham 1 straight, 3-point ball game. 19 and a half minutes gone. So we'll wait for the footy to come back in. Parrish has been good in the ruck
He has
so
been
far.
good in the ruck. He's competing very well. Really impressed me today, Parrish has.
So they set up all zone and then they split. Had gun short. Ignored it, did Laker. Now he runs off and then kicks it out wide. And they've done that pretty easy. That's Kemp again.
Had a bit of the ball, Cougs.
No, he's good. He's been good.
Back pocket, hugs the boundary line. Out of side, but just flicking back in and taking the easiest of marks. The Rats 2-on-1. They bring it back forward again to that man Armstrong. Outside 50. Hugs the boundary line to Bates. So Bates... 52 or 3 out on the boundary. We were looking for Lindsay in the square. Trying to give him a run at it. Over the back. Oh, bounced straight off Summers' chest. He didn't know what happened to hit him. Comes out. Janetsky, I think it is. Gets around one. Then just goes down the wing. Motton on a long searching lead. Didn't sit for him. Jennings gets around one. Couldn't get around. Kemp comes off. Now to Robinson. Backwards they go. And then spear it out wide to Shea. Centre wing. Clubroom side of the ground. Not much to kick to. He's just waiting. And now he just goes backwards. I think that's Cos veering.
Spalding all by himself.
Yep. Veering. Now he's fine Spalding. Oh, he had to put out the one hand to take it. Then he goes short of Robinson. Good diving. Oh, I would have paid that as a mark.
Yeah, I would have thought
That was a mark every day of the week.
I did think it was a mark.
I think everyone else out there thought it was a mark too, except the man in green.
Yep. So up it goes. No clear winner. Comes out now. Kicked forward. Will bounce close to the line. Williamson tries to keep it in. But up in there it goes and out of bounds. So deep forward for the Rats, who lead by 3 points. In it comes the boundary umpire's throwing it all straight. And that's what I like. Throw it in. She's there. She's ready.
Yep.
If the players aren't there, too bad. Instead, it lets numbers get all around the footy. And we worry why it gets congested, Easty.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think the boundary was in the right frame then.
Oh, and then a short throw-in.
No, that's a bit light on.
Yeah.
Just put a bit of pressure on him, mate. A beautiful throw-in at the start there
Yeah,
it was.
it was.
Like the first throw-in. It's a beautiful throw-in.
And surely it's up to
you're
the
right,
ruckman
though,
to be in place,
let
ready
him play
to go.
on, mate.
Yeah,
exactly. If the rucks are not there,
That's a better one.
That's a better one. That was a good
In
job.
it comes down to the ground. Summers, handball back, trying to pick it up. I think it was Bates. He couldn't. Comes over the top. Kemp, another
Kemp
quick
again,
kick along,
he's
and
been
bounces
good.
just inside the line and
So
goes over and out.
Janeski's had a bit
And
of
we'll have another throw in.
I've got a lot of good
He's looked
players
good.
from both
Yeah,
sides.
they've been
The
very
ball
impressive,
on
yeah.
the true wing position. Big Varing and the big fella in Parrish are going to ruck again. Players around the ball, pushing. Comes in. Big Parrish gets the ball, had it and then lost it though. Now picked up again. Gives the handball off. Down the line there was Gunn. That was Jasper Gunn, and then thumped out of over the boundary line by Flynn Toner. So the ball, another throw in, going towards Horsham's goal though, right on the true wing position here now. Lot of one-on-one stuff, Easty,
Yes.
around the ball.
There
I can
is.
see a lot of one-on-one.
Yeah.
They're all picking one another up, which is good. Then Parrish gets it up, picked up again. Armstrong's nearly been their best player. Smothered off the ball there by Hardigan, though. Then wins the ball back again. Over the top, gives it to Janetsky, gives it off to Blake. Blake will go long and into the forward line. Can they take a mark this time? Motton's there. Over the back there, pushing the
kick.
back. Free kick to Motton's going to go to Motton.
Yep, and guys,
Gonna
just
go to
while that
Motton.
ball's coming back to Motton,
Yep.
Van Opstal then attacked the footy and missed it. He's
Yep.
been really good all day. He's having a good game, but he's got to be aware of not to let that ball get past him like that. When you attack it, you've got to keep it in front
Keep
of you.
your eye on the ball,
Yeah,
mate.
but he's had a good game, Van Opstal. But that's
so
just
in
one
comes
little blow.
Geordie Motton for his first goal. Been a good contest. Him and Shea comes in. Probably only kicked from 30 metres. Kicks truly. And that's Horsham's second goal. So they'll go to 2 goals, 12. Ararat Rats are 1 goal, 3, 9. So 3-point ball game, Easty.
I'd say kicking into this breeze, Horsham, we're very,
They'd
very
be very
happy where this situation is at the moment.
They would be very happy. And
Very happy.
What I'm happy about, a lot of their on-ballers are getting plenty of the ball.
They are.
Very,
Actually, it's been a great contest
very
between the
impressed-
two on-ball brigades.
Very
Both-
impressed
yeah.
with Jeremy Kemp.
My word, he's
A
been
young
good
lad.
down
He's
back.
been really, really good.
Pope's been brilliant in the centre again. We were
Absolutely.
hoping to see this sort of form from him.
Yep. So ball back in the
Sonny
come
Kettle's
back in
gone in for
centre.
run on the ball,
Sonny, and
guys.
Sonny, he done well in there.
Yep.
He was in there, so he's back. He's in
Back
the
in
centre
there
there.
now.
Yep. No, the good matchups. Up they go again. Over the top was Lindsay. Now Sonny Kettle there, tackled. Ball goes to the ground. Hit it out, son. As the umpire says, now they get it out. Pope around the corner. Kicked it high and up in the air. Only going to go about 2 metres, 20 metres. Missed the ball there. Then hit the ground again. This is Griffin again, is it? Throw. Probably should have been pulled a throw. Then Williamson. Crash comes back out to Hazlitt. Hazlitt got players out here. And that is that man in Spalding again. Good, yep, well picked up there though. Now Summers comes in. Back to Spalding. Someone from Horsham is down. Dalziel's over the top there. Van Opstal on the left foot goes inside. Tom Mills, can you mark this? Over the top. Little fella in there. Well roved by Armstrong. Now you've got to centre it. Come inside to Kettle. Kettle goes bang. And just missed, goes to the left and just missed. It was good play though. Actually, Armstrong's their best player, mate.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. They've had plenty of opportunities down here, but they have wasted some very gettable goals.
They have.
And that's something that you'd go in. I know you'd settle them down and tell them not to worry about it, but from our perspective up here, perhaps should have had 4 goals on the board by now.
Yep. So Hugo perhaps will bring the ball back in. Players, now they congregate, now they lead, go short again, hits up Pope. Yep, really good. That's a good structure. It's a good structure too they've got there.
It is.
Go out wide again. And that's that young fella in Pumper, Xavier Pumper. They've got a few young blokes and they look good on the left foot. Goes down the wing position again. And there goes the siren for the first quarter. And we go in at quarter time, Eastie. 1 goal for 10, the Ararat Rats, the Horsham Demons. 2 straight. 12, up by 2 points.
A bit of pressure on the Rats.
Say a lot about the Thunder, or does it tell us more about the Eagles?
I think it says a lot about the Thunder.
Don't know.
I really do.
Very quickly, we get started. The second quarter, umpire comes in and puts it in the air. Parrish couldn't take it out. Armstrong coming through, got a little kick forward, charging out. Bates on his left foot.
Been good
Beautiful
too,
kick.
Beautiful
kick to Veering on the lead. He takes it from 52, pops it to the top of the square. Oh, Mills. Got to pay that. And he will go back and kick their first into the breeze. Or should kick the first. And while he does that, for netball scores, Minyat Matoa 36-0, 53. Horsham Saints 84, Stall 39. Ararat 34, Horsham 59. And nothing up from... the Thunder Warwick Eagles game. It was only 10-9. So Mills comes back, puts it straight through, and that is the perfect start they want to the second quarter,
Great start. And I think, honestly, though, Cougs, I would say they've got to play Mills deeper, I think. If they've got Varian at centre half forward, play him out of the goal square. Gives them a chance, especially if he comes in high.
Just cut in quickly. Got Geordie Burke here, coach of Horsham. Geordie, what a great first quarter that you would have been proud of the boys.
Yeah, obviously kicking against it, but the pressure was there. We asked for that. We were happy with the 0-0 draw at quarter time, and we got it. But we obviously want to open it up a little bit now.
Your use of the footy's been first rate. Your boys really look like that's been something that's been drilled in them.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got to make sure that fitness and we make a few mistakes early, like that's going to happen. But foot skills are something that we really need to focus on. So yeah, they're going well. No, it's good.
Thanks, mate. Back to you, boys.
So back in the middle. Nobody gets it out. There's a couple of big tackles are laid. And we'll have another ball up. So exactly in the centre of the ground. Up it goes again. Parrish wins it. Carberry, wins it down. Gunn lays a big tackle. Comes out now to Janetsky. He's been good. Oh, beautiful spearing. Motton sort of stopped and waited rather than really hitting it on the charge. Comes back. Jennings gets it. Quick handball off. Should have taken it. Was Robinson. Got time to get away now. I think he put a bit of mayonnaise on that.
He did.
And got the free kick down the ground as he thought he was probably at the swimming pool for a minute. He thought he'd take a dive. And he got a 9 out of 10 and the umpire gave him the kick. So Williamson now has it. Just backward of centre wing. Goes long. Veering's his target. Over the top and taking a good solid mark there was Dalziel. He's been one that showed plenty of promise.
He's been good.
Goes backwards to Lakin. They work at the scoreboard side of the ground out wide towards Hobbs. He's in front of Griffin, who's been quiet. So now Hobbs got Gunn on the run. So Harvey Gunn, he gets around, goes long. Here's Williamson running into space. Corey Williams should get to it first from deep in the pocket. Centres it beautifully over everybody's head. Comes out. Toner, I think it is, runs onto it. Got to get rid of it. He does down the wing, veering on a long searching lead. Got to get around Barber. Handball over the top, but he's gone out of bounds. And we'll have a throw in. No, I don't quite.
No, but anyway, that's fine.
He was out. The ball mightn't have been. But
Yep. I'll tell you what, big Toner, the big fella Toner at fullback's got more pace than you think he has too. Big Flynn, he really ran away with the ball. Ball will be thrown back in on the wing. Up they go again. Lindsay there with the big fella in Carberry. Lindsay gets the tap down. Coming through was Robertson, the 2 medal winner from last year. Lindsay on the left foot, kicks it high, smothered off. It might be play on, then comes in. Was Brodie Griffin, then kicks into the forward line. Goes down over the top, smashed away though on the ground. Now it's all Ararat though. This is Sonny Kettle, comes in, could have a shot, no he doesn't, goes short. Not a great kick to Mills. Mills keeps it in play though, got to centre the ball mate, gets a handball into the goal square, but young Hobbs comes through and hits the ball through for a behind. I'm really impressed, Eastie, with the young lads from Horsham.
Yeah, so am I, Cobber.
Really impressed.
Yeah, their actual decision-making's been first rate. You wouldn't think they're as young as they are.
No, ball kicks back in, goes to Kemp, now to Barber. Barber on the back flank. Through Tyler Blake's legs, now picked up again by the young fella, and that was Jasper Gunn. Hasn't had a lot of the ball, Jasper Gunn though, just as Cooks you said earlier, just finding his feet in Wimmera League football, little bit different to just playing District League footy. Good tap down by Carberry. Coming in there was Robertson, pushed off the ball by Pope, well done. Then a quick kick, now the race is on, getting to the ball there, can't pick it up though, back to Blake from Horsham, tackled, gets it there to Williams. Williams wins the ball, then had it and then lost it. Pope don't argue, and then that's dropping the ball all day, every day.
Sling tackle.
Oh, no, it's dropping the ball.
No, sling tackle.
Well, yeah, I know that, but he
Well,
might.
I'm down here on ground level, fellas. That was caught.
Absolutely. Now the handball off to Kemp again. Gets it into the forward line,
That's
over the back. Yeah, he's going to read it well, and Kemp's going to run in to an open goal and take the mark and kick a goal. Yeah, no, I don't care whether it was a sling tackle or not, and I've never umpired the game, but that was dropping the ball.
Every day.
Every day of the week.
Yep.
So,
By
anyway,
far.
no, absolutely. So, anyway, Horsham go on the scoreboard, and who's the sponsor for the scoreboard? Cougs, I'm sorry?
Hewitt and Whitty.
Hewitt and Whitty. Ararat Rats, 2 goals, 4-16. Horsham Demons are 3 goals, 18 points.
So we wait for it to come back in the middle. But yeah, costly decision there. It didn't look like a sling tackle, but we get back in the middle. Now, probably lucky because at the other end, Hudson here's got to learn where to defend the ball. He put it straight down the Rat's throat, and they should have made more of it. In the air it goes. Lindsay high, comes down to Armstrong, gets out of the centre far too easy, goes long through the big fella there, Toner, getting back on it, Lakin, quick flick over the top. Oh, that was almost a throw. Comes out wide now towards Pumper, and he is happy to just see it straight over the line.
A bit lackadaisical, Cougs, that handball then.
Yeah.
It was.
From Dalziel.
It was.
Looks like, and of course, the Wimmera League having 2 runners this year, so they can look after the older blokes.
Yeah, Geordie Smith's running with Batch down in the Horsham end.
So we wait for the boundary umpire to throw it in. Called it, brought to us by Emma Keeley MP. In it goes, member for the Lowen. Carberry couldn't take it. Robinson couldn't get through. Dalziel does. Janetsky, I mean.
Oh,
couple of bounces and spears it towards Gunn. He left it Williamson over the top to Paps, and he just goes bang.
Was that
They
good?
move the ball quickly, the
That
Demons.
was brilliant.
Yep.
And chalk that one down to Janetsky, boys. That was fantastic work to win that footy. Backside of the wing, 2 or 3 bounces. Nice disposal, and then Williams, well done. We said earlier, is he going to pick up the speed of the game? Well, he did then, because he virtually had that ball gone before he even touched it, and Paps ran in and finished off, and having a good game, Paps.
So Hewitt with his scoreboard.
Sorry, Kooks. His last 10 minutes, though, Williams was really good in that first quarter too.
Yeah, no, he's a good player.
And
What I liked
about Horsham there, they gave the handball to the player coming inside.
It's ominous warning to the competition, the way Horsham are playing at the moment.
Back in the middle, the Demons by 8 points. Comes back now though, but Cosgriff takes it. Kicked off, was smothered. Toner can't get back onto it. Charging through there, wrapped up. Umpire says, I'll have it. And we'll have a bounce.
Chris is having a run in the ruck too.
Nearly 8 minutes gone in their second quarter. 4 straight Horsham, 2-4-16 the Rats. Straight kicking. We see it wins games, except if you're Essendon. Poor kicking wins games. You just need a little help near the end. Comes out to Blake. Blake over the top. Couldn't get it back. Wrapped up in the tackle. Oh, beautifully Griffith spun through. Took it with him. Got a handball over to Robins. Handball again over to Toner, I think it was. And goes short. Tommy Williamson. Now, you won't put this one in the book just yet, boys. No. He hasn't kicked one for the year. He's missed 5.
This is probably his hardest shot, Cougs, and he'll probably kick this one.
Yeah, breeze blowing across the goal face.
Yes.
So he's probably got to aim to the right-hand post and keep it fairly low. So he comes in now. Runs around a bit and then kicks it.
Beautiful.
You're right, Easty.
Beautiful kick.
He kicks the hard ones. That's the hardest he's had for the year. And when you want a coach to stand up and kick you one, he does.
Yep.
So Hewitt and Whitty scoreboard, they're third. They go to 3-5-23. Horsham, 4 straight, 24.
I just want to ask you, Easty, we called a game last week, and the standard of the two competitions, it's like chalk and cheese.
Oh, chalk and
to be
cheese,
honest.
yeah.
That's not.
No,
but
no
just the
disrespect.
standard today is very, very good.
Yeah, no, we're seeing 2 top teams play
absolutely.
here. Whoever
Good
wins or
sides.
loses this, they're going to go deep into finals. Both
very
sides,
good.
without
very
a
good.
doubt.
Yep.
Yeah, great competition, this one.
Yep.
Cougs has mentioned it numerous times, but he's spot on.
So back in the middle, Ruckman, Cosgriff wins it, gets it the ground, Mills in the middle, quick handball off, trying to get it through again was Cosgriff. In there, Kemp paddling it, going backwards. Spalding's on his hammer. Got it, got around. Got time to break 3 tackles. Has a bounce now. Then a handball off to Hobbs. Could have got a free kick. Comes back. Little underground kick to Kemp that went about all of 8 metres. And that was 8 metres. Is probably 5 metres generous, I think.
Kemp too.
So Ryan Kemp spears it in. Beautiful. Hits up there. Matthew Long. Long top to the goal square. This is going to bounce through.
It's a goal.
That was
is
not
a goal.
touched.
Nobody's touched
It
that.
is a goal to Long, his first in Wimmera footy, and it just went through. Ararat were saying we were held, but doesn't matter now, it's in the book. So 5 straight, plays 3-5-23 on the Hewitt Woody scoreboard. 10 minutes gone, very quickly round the grounds for DMD. Nadimuck 3-4, Taylor's Lake 3 straight. Swifts 8-4, Kanivaleo 1-1, Laharam 1-2, Kalkee yet to score, Pimp 3-3, lead Rupp 1-1.
It's a good start by Pimp.
Absolutely. Actually, just Easty, when the ball goes in forward for Ararat and Horsham are a lot more dangerous to me.
Yeah, well, they
Look
seem to have more space, don't
Look
they?
a lot
Cobber?
more dangerous,
Yeah,
mate.
much more space.
So the ball, Cosgriff's in there, up against Carberry. They go again. Cosgriff again wins the ruck. Then coming through, tackle there was Armstrong, was Kettle. Then Mills is in there, paddling the ball along. Now it's picked up there by Toner. He hadn't lost it. Then a good handball to Carberry. So the running player in Kemp again on the left foot. Kicks, or it might have been Dalziel over the back. Punched away from Pope. Now Pope goes again and then tackled over the boundary line and thrown over the boundary line. The umpire says, throw it in. And we have a bit of push and shove. That's footy, boys. That's footy. Just settle down a little bit. Easty, send the runner out and just tell them to settle down a little bit, mate.
Get the Moynes back on the job there.
Cobber Cassidy be saying, give him one, give him one.
Cobber would have been,
settle them down.
Cobber would have been the one up getting off
so
the
now
the back.
the ball's thrown back in again. Cosgriff and Carberry again. Ball. Carberry, give that one to Carberry to Williams. Little quick handball, but didn't go anywhere. Now he fights back on the ground. Although, as I said, the last 10 or 15 minutes has been really good from Corey Williams. He'll make the grade in the Wimmera League. There's no doubt about that. Yeah. So umpire says, give it to me on the wing position again. So Carberry and Cosgriff again will ruck. Up they go. Ball goes up high. Carberry gets up. Didn't get the ball. So top... picked up again by Williams, brings it back into the corridor. Long's there. Can he take the mark? Can't. Well done there by Sporty. Good Summers it was. Then goes to ground. Umpire says, you were tackled, son, and we'll have another ball up. Yeah, probably a little bit stiff. Could have been pushed in the back, but anyway, umpire says no. Ball up again. Big Carberry just used his body. Then tackle, goes to ground again. Now picked up good hands there by hair onto Williams again. Not a great old kick though. Brad thing comes through. Then now Janetsky again paddles the ball in front of him, goes one way, the other way. Now sends the ball into the centre line. Can they come out? She's going to come out and take the mark. Was Griffin and Gutsy. Now plays on. Got a man on the outside in Hazlitt. Had the ball and then lost it. Now pushed off. Goes to Armstrong. Nearly their best player. And a beautiful pass and goes to Ryan Bates.
Bates, centre wing. Holds the footy up. Long lead was Williamson, but ignores that. Goes over the top now towards Veering, but he's got 4 to beat. And Horsham can just bring it into the middle. Dangerous kick. Armstrong follows up. Got no one forward. So he's got to sort of hold it. Then shimmies, gives it to Kettle. Back it goes there to Van Opstal. His kick is smothered and taken by Barber. Helicopter kick gets it outside 50.
Good mark.
And it was easily taken by Summers. His kick's not good, but Williamson's got time to steady. Goes, wants to put it across the face. Should have gone. Looked at does and finds Mills. Mills had 3.
Mills, yeah, he did.
3 to beat.
3 on
Tommy
1.
Williamson looked to check side it from the boundary and then thought he'd sent it. Then was going to check side and then popped it up towards Mills.
But
Probably
Mills
just as hard an angle.
No easier shot here.
He'd be disappointed in 3 against 1 though, Easty. They should have made a better fist of that.
No, for
Horsham.
sure.
Absolutely.
So Mills.
Good effort by Mills to mark that.
Yeah, it was a
one
good effort.
today.
This will take a good
Hard kick
dudes.
from here. Comes in now. Deliberate drop punt. The goal umpire nods the head. He's got that.
Great kick.
He has got that. That is a cracking kick.
That's a coach's goal there, Coots. One to lift them.
Hewitt and Witty scoreboard. The coaches have kicked the last 2 goals for Ararat, so they go to 4-5-29. Horsham 5 straight 30. So neither side can get a run on here at the moment. 7 points has been the biggest margin for the day.
Well, Ararat have done well to settle down after losing Jack Ganley. They've had to reshuffle their side, and they seem to have done it pretty well. One comment they did make at quarter time was their back 6 is now going to stay the same without any rotation or any rest.
Yep, so back in the middle. Carberry wins it down. I like him in the ruck.
Yeah.
He follows up. Lindsay gets it. Kicked off the ground by Williamson. Forward. Veering and Barber went at it. That was Reece Barber. Intercepted. Comes out.
Pope's been good.
Yeah, very good.
To Kemp. That's Ryan, not Ryan Kemp. Jeremy Kemp. He's been very good.
Very
to Hardigan. To Hobbs by hand. Inside 50. Going to go over Motton's head and Shea's head. Following up there was Jennings, but Shea got onto it. Jennings back to Shea. He's a left footer. Went to handball. Smothered by Williams right under where we are. Shea, quick handball to Hoskins. Back to Shea by hand. Runs. Run a long way. Had a bounce. Got it over the top to Kettle. He's under the pump. Gets it to Armstrong. They're running it well. Long kick up.
Good
and
play.
a beautiful mark. That's Mills at his best.
That's good play.
Great play from Ararat then.
Mills at his best, taking them in his arms out and in front of him, and they're probably their best passage of work in the footy. Gain a great kick.
Yeah, fantastic.
Spotted up his teammate there in Spalding, lovely. And he's going to kick from about 45, and he's just going to pop it over the top. Oh, play on the umpires paid it. And I thought he probably should have.
Yeah, and that's fair. That decision there is fair. He deserved
Oh,
a free kick.
yeah, he should have been paid the mark of the free kick. So
Bates.
just about 10 or 15 metres closer to goal.
Now, generally a nice kick of the ball, so I'll probably put the moz on him, but I'd expect him to kick this goal. Bates, he's a captain of the side. You'd want him to kick it.
Yep. So 1 point ball game at the moment. As he comes in. And straight through the middle. Rats are back in front by 5 points. They go to 5-5-35. Horsham a 5 straight 30. And we talk about the 4-goal breeze, Easty, but scoring heavily into the breeze, both sides have.
And I think that's the use of the footy. Both teams have been prepared to use the ball well into the breeze. And if you're prepared to run, chip your passes and hit a target, the breeze that's here today is going to be non-existent. And I did hear a couple of the Ararat players a quarter time say, the breeze that's out here,
Yes,
let's forget about it.
no,
Let's play the
absolutely.
game as though there's none. Be smart with their use of the footy, and they've certainly done that in this quarter. They've been very impressive. And
the
we've got to
score-
remember too, one quick thing is it's a very young back line that Ararat's got. We just forget how young some of their players are.
The scoreboard reflects it, Eastie, but very two even sides.
Yep,
Yes.
so we've crossed 17 minutes, back in the middle. Gunn trying to get it out, does. Over the top to Pumper on his left foot. Pope couldn't get there. Oh, now that's going to be a free kick one way or the other.
Too high.
It's either taking the legs out or high.
Yeah, it's
You could
high.
argue taking the legs out there, boys.
Absolutely.
So
was
you
AFL,
can't do
it
that.
would be.
So, yep, Pope. Absolute helicopter and a great mark by Williams.
Well read.
Williamson stands on 50, runs his distance, runs around, gets caught, then got to go wide to Motton. Play on. That's play on, the umpire said. Great work by Robinson to get it, intercept, and then go out wide. Van Opstal got in front of Hare, should have the pace on him, just says, come and catch me, big fella. Just puts it down, the kick isn't good. Bates comes out, Van Opstal follows up on the ground there. Now Robinson, Mills in there, wrapped up in the tackle. Umpire said, I'll have it, and he'll come in and put it in the air.
So on the Ewan Willie scoreboard, 5-4-34 the Ararat Rats. Demons at 5 straight 30. Good kicking, Eastie.
Yep.
Ball will be thrown back up again. Up they go again, the big fella again. Carberry gets the tap down, comes out though to Toner, round the body, kicks in, gonna bounce, and goes through everyone. Now picked up again there by Hare. No, it was Williams, Pup Williams, and smothered off there. Barber's down there and then just pushes the ball through for a behind. And they're all appealing for deliberate, and the umpire has nothing to do with that, so they'll bring the ball back in. This is Jeremy Kemp, quickly gets the ball back in. Up here, Dalziel should take the mark and does well. Very good shepherd though there by Janetsky. Then gives it to the running player again in Pope. Left hand back to Janetsky. Gets it over the top again to Gunn. That's Harvey Gunn. Goes inside again. Can't hit target though. Then comes up with the big fella in Lindsay. Lindsay to Hazlitt. Hazlitt goes inside. Again to Williamson. Williamson out wide again. Going to be chopped off though by Lake and does. Then butters up. Right in the centre of the ground. Kicks into the forward line. Got Carberry all on his own. Got to bleed into the space. He does this. Geordie Motton comes out. It's Kemp. Can he take the mark? Couldn't. Then off the ground. Then won the ball again. Comes back out to Long. Around the corner. Going to be marked. And a real good centering kick by Long. And the ball will be marked by last year's coach in Tyler Blake. And he'll go back and kick from about 40 metres on a slight angle. I don't know, Eastie, he's a backman normally, so I don't know how he'll go. He's normally a good kick, but I just don't know about kicking goals.
Beautiful ground ball kick.
Just don't know about kicking goals. Yeah, I'm a little bit, so we'll wait and see.
We'll wait on this
Comes in, Tyler Blake, kick from 40. Kicks. And had no hesitation in saying that he's going to kick that, mate.
Straight through.
No,
We knew.
never looked like missing that. So Tyler Blake. But I'll tell you what, great kick from Long.
Yeah, and
to centre that ball.
That was a fantastic kick from Long, and had a look. He had a look to see who was out there, and he knew he was going to get hit, and he pinged him nicely. But the play from Ben Lakin's what set that up. Then that intercept.
And Carberry should have gone for home.
He should have. He should have ran straight inside 50 and
But
kicked the goal.
again, though, mate, Jeremy Kemp out of the back line and
been
Dalziel.
good. Yeah, no, they're working well
I'm
back
impressed
there.
with those young lads.
Well, it's good young players in both sides, though,
Yeah,
because
no, it
Van
is.
Opstal, he's
They're
got
both-
plenty of the
yep.
footy, and he's only a boy, so...
Yep.
You know, Shea's only young. There's a lot of young players from both sides.
21 minutes gone. I think she's all tied up. 5, 6,
game.
6 straight. Comes out. Williamson on hands and knees. Couldn't get it. Lindsay's taken the ground. Umpire said, I'll have it. And he'll come in and ball it up.
The tackling from both sides has been first class, hasn't it?
Yep.
Really good.
So you and Woody scoreboard 5, 6 straight. Horsham certainly got the kicking boots on today. Up and under by Long. High ball. Who wants it? Nobody.
That's over the top.
Play on the umpire said. Corey Williams left it behind. Now gets back onto it. Hardigan on hands and knees. The veteran can't get it. Bit of rugby. Comes out to Williamson. Slaps it on his boot. High. Just to the left of the post. And that will be the first minor score for the day for Horsham. Comes through Corey Williams. So
Shea was appealing for a free and could have been paid too. Janetsky had him, holding him.
Puts the Demons in front.
Brett Hardigan's playing a good role too.
Yeah,
as an older player coming off the interchange. He's doing a good job in the
playing his
glitches.
role. And that's all you got to do is
Yeah,
play
my
your
word.
role.
Yep.
Hazlitt runs a long way, then thumps it long. Coming over the top was Hare. Got it down towards Kemp. Oh, that's out of bounds. They don't pay that. Oh, he's going to... insufficient intent. There's been about 4 of those today. Anyway,
You're
Kemp will
unlucky if you
take
get
it.
pinged, aren't you?
Yep, so club room side of the ground right under us goes short to long on the lead, and he takes the mark.
Now,
Shows
reputed
fitness,
as a
lad.
beautiful kick of the football. So
Yeah,
this is a
shows.
very tight angle.
Geez, he's just snuck about 2 metres around
He
from where
has.
I'm sitting. He should be, he's sneaking even further. Like, he should be coming through the walkway here. He's about 1.5 metres off the line. Comes over, kicks it, and that's goal.
That's
That is a goal.
Beautiful goal.
That's backed up.
And he just turns
All
around to
right.
the Ararats and gives them a bit of wave. Says, yeah, I snuck a couple of metres, but the
was a
umpire didn't
beautiful
pick it
kick.
up. So through
Wouldn't
it
get a better
goes.
goal, mate.
No,
Wouldn't
lovely.
get a better goal.
So
Fantastic.
7-1-43 plays 5-6-36. 23 minutes gone on the Hewitt and Whitty scoreboard.
And guys, this is as good a game of football as I've seen for a long, long time.
Yeah, no, it is
We're
cool.
early in the season.
We've
The
only
skills
seen
are
we've only
exceptional.
seen 2 games
I'm
for 6
talking-
months,
I'm
Easty.
talking years.
Years.
Yeah, years. Takes me back to 92, Collar.
Yeah, right. No, fair enough. Yep. The old homers, homing pigeons. You won the flag.
Back in the middle, up it goes. No clear winner out of the middle. Kettle trying to, he gets it out to Gunn, but Carberry intercepts at the gun, gives it back to him by hand. Then a dead pigeon forward inside 50, chaos ball. Blake up forward, taken by Jennings, gone back to Cosgrove. He's taken the ground. Blake should make this another one.
No, he's missed.
Yeah.
And Eastie's saying he's a backman. He had time and didn't realise probably how much time he had.
You just wonder what voices around him
Yeah.
in that situation.
So 7-2.
Good pressure though.
Yeah, very good.
Win that ball.
7-2-44 plays 5-6-36 on the Hewitt and Whitty scoreboard.
So the ball will be brought back in. I think it's Tommy Williamson, isn't it? Yes. Bring the ball back in. So Tommy, he says there's about 3 of them got blue boots on, mate. Robertson, and we got over here is Griffin and Shea.
Shea, yeah.
There's 4 of them got blue boots. So, but this is Tommy Williamson.
Shea's normally a player that kicks the ball in for Ararat, so
Yep. So brings the ball, goes out wide, goes long, goes up the middle to Griffin. So Griffin takes the mark.
been all right today,
No,
Griffin.
been good. Always got plenty of pace. So just true centre half back position, comes out wide now. The big fella, and good mark by young Toner. This is you, Toner. I think he's on the Rebels list, this young lad. Then goes short again, goes back to Griffin. So Griffin just back with a wing, looking for balls. And it's, what I like about it too, Easty, it's one-on-one stuff. It's
Yeah.
good. So it goes good to Tommy Williamson, mate. By hell, he's pushed right up
He
the
has.
ground since kicking out. Made the position well, then kicks into the Tom Mills over the top now. Can he run onto it? Has got pace. Sockers it off the ground. Now the race is on again. Gunner Shepherd though. Pope's in there. Pick the ball up. They get the ball back out again. Now they'll repel again. Comes to Lakin. Lakin kicks the ball high up in the air. Should take the mark. No, it bounces. Tommy Williamson's there. Couldn't get the ball. Then just ran over the boundary line. And that was the young fella in Hare. Ran the ball over for Horsham. And we'll have another throw in just in front of their box. So they'll throw it in between half-back and wing. So the rucks again. Up they go again. Gets it. That was Hare. Gets it to Tommy Williamson. He's tackled. Now tries to break the tackle, but the umpire says, give it to me. Or is he going to make him throw it in again? Yep. No, it's a ball up. Yep, I thought it was right. Yep. So now the ball up. So Lindsay again. Lindsay, up they go again against young Hare. Couldn't get the ball away. Now they just paddle it around. Get it now to Lindsay on the left foot, up and under, then punts the ball down. Coming out again is Robertson. Last year's Tui medalist, kicks down the line again. Can they take a mark? Big variant. You got to pay that man in front.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
no.
variant. No, you got to pay that.
He said
mate.
it's 50-50. You're in
You
front,
gotta
you
take
get that.
You
No, that's
gotta
a mark
pay
every
that. It's
day.
a mark every day of the week, mate. Big variant, yeah, a bit stiff there. So they're going to have the 2 ruckmen again. Now they're waiting for the 2 ruckmen to get down there. So Hare again, and up there Lindsay gets the tap down to Robertson. Gets it just smothered off the ground though. What's the umpire said here?
Free kick for
Given
jumping
a
into
free
him.
kick.
Yeah, front on
And it's
contact.
going to go to the Rats in, and Robertson will get the free kick. Jake Robertson, number
Geez,
21.
I tell you what,
As I said, Easty got the ball look this year.
the Horsham players would want to know what's going on because they've got the coach pointing, they've got a chairman of selectors pointing, and they've got a runner select pointing. So there's three messages going.
Great kick there by Robertson to Mills, and Mills comes out.
Very good mark by Mills too.
No, it's good.
Now
that was a very good mark.
Kicked a difficult one from this position before. If he can back this up, it'll be another beautiful kick, which he is a great kick of the footy.
Yep.
Good hands. Starting to look dangerous.
They just need this a steadier, 5-6 to 7-2, but they just need this. So Tommy Mills comes in on an acute angle, 30 metres out, goes to the right and through for another behind. So on the Hewitt and Whitty scoreboard, they go to 5-7-37. Horsham Demons are 7-2. Good kicking, Easty, 44 at the 28 minutes gone. So we won't have much to go now. We've got about 24 seconds. So Lakin will bring the ball back in for Horsham. Goes out the other side. Long, out wide. Can they take a mark? And does. And Tyler Blake takes the mark, quickly gets the ball on. Have they got time to score? Goes out to Long again. Tone is there with him, wins the ball. Then Long, good tackle though, good pressure. Keeping the ball now, won the ball. Gives it off to Gunn. That's Harvey Gunn. Gets it into the forward line. Ken Motton comes out though, and Billy Garvey takes the mark on the siren. Oh, he was nearly going to play on and go to Motton. He's on his own. So he's got to go back. Can't run around at all.
I think Flynn Toner was very unlucky.
He handballed it.
He handballed the ball and then got tackled and then got called for incorrect disposal.
So I don't think Carberry can kick this, but you just don't know.
I think that one particular umpire's had 3 or 4.
Billy Carberry comes in, kicks, and misses. Goes through for a behind. So on the Hewitt and Whitty scoreboard, Horsham Demons go to 7-3-45. Ararat Rats 5-7-37. So we got a very, very good game here, Easton.
Great game of footy, guys.
Enjoying this game?
Yeah, so am I. They're the sort of games that you don't want them to end. That's that entertaining. And
it's a good game.
The use of the footy from both sides has been first rate. The pressure that both sides have applied, their tackling, their work around the ball has been superb. So we're getting an armchair vision of a perfect game of footy.
Absolutely. Both good teams. Good teams.
Good kicking by Horsham has them in front here at half-time. A 5-goal 3 second quarter to a 4-goal 3 sees them head in at the long break. 8 points in front, 7-3-45 to 5-7-37. Both sides, as they run off the ground, we'll take a break here on Local Footy and then be back with a half-time summary and around the grounds thanks to DMD.
There's plenty of great Aussie traditions, like watching the Boxing Day Test, eating a meat.
So we're about to get underway in this third
41
quarter.
points now.
Going to be a very, very big third quarter for Ararat.
And did you tip Collingwood? No.
Need to get going. Umpire holds it aloft. He comes in and puts it in the air, and we're away. Lindsay wins it down. Quick handball off. Kettle, Armstrong forward. Williamson was held was picked up.
Yep, there, good pick up.
So he needs to kick this one, boys.
And guys, gone to their trusted ruckman in Billy Carberry to start this all-important third quarter in the ruck.
I think that's Carbs' best spot. He gives away a bit of height, but he probably is a best spot ruckman.
No, I've always said
so
that.
Williamson from about 25 metres comes in and he's put it to the left and missed again, I think.
Yep, missed.
Again, though, Cougs, a bit of a stabbing action when he's kicking for goal. Not as fluent as what we see him around the ground.
Gets out that distance. So once again, they are giving opportunities away in the first 50 seconds. They had a chance to narrow the gap, but didn't happen, so we wait.
They've had 2 more scoring shots, haven't they? Well, three more scoring shots.
Played a lot of football across the half-back flank in the AFL. He's kicking a bit light.
But he is a beautiful kick.
Around the ground he is.
Lakin to bring it in. Going to look to go straight up the middle, but then pushes a little bit wide. Not a good kick. Should have held on to that. Gunn comes through, takes it. It was Robinson, comes to Pope. He's been good on the boot. Up towards Hazlitt. He gets a quick handball across, comes to Spalding, ducks the head play, and he should be called. He gets through. Now they can reset up through Armstrong and to Griffith. just wide of the centre, between centre and centre wing, outer side of the ground. Raises his eyes and then goes long and high. Mills. Free kick. Oh,
That's a
free kick.
Yeah,
You've got to be within 5 metres, umpire, not 35 metres
And
away when you get
standing right
pushed in the
there
back.
too.
So Spalding back to Williamson. Williamson should have put that on the boot. Handballed it straight to Lakin. Kick over the top and a mark
Good
by
mark.
Gunn.
By Gunn, and then Gunn over to Brodie Pope, goes out to Jeremy Kemp again. The ball's going to beat him over the boundary line. Wasn't a great kick by Pope.
I can't
That's
believe
just
that
one.
non-free kick, boys.
If I've got
Good.
one,
No,
if I've got
you're right,
one
Googs.
thing against Brodie Pope, just his disposal lets him down at times, which then he should have hit young Kemp on the chest then. Didn't. The ball ran out. Ball's thrown back in again. Up they go again. Barrington took it out of the ruck on his left foot. Can they take a mark inside 50? Up they go again. Over the back was Williams. Was Hugo Paps. Got the ball. Now kicks it out to Dalziel. Gets a left-hand handball to Hobbs. Hobbs through defensive 50. Then hits up. Goes over that. Not a great kick though. Coming through there was Motton. Back inside to Hobbs. Made him earn it. Then did. Back to Motton. Smothered. Off hands again. Motton again. It's going to go back to Lindsay. Lindsay, the big fella in Cosgrove, had a quiet game. Now picked up there by Armstrong. Armstrong gets it to Mills. Mills will be inside. Smothered off there though. That was by Gunn. Then they go back in there again. Picked it up there by Armstrong. Sock it out of the pack by Dalziel. Can't pick it up. Big Varian does. Ducks around 2 or 3 players. Kicks inside 50. Can they take a mark? Can't take the mark. Was Spalding. Or was it? Yep, it was Matthew Spalding.
Free kick.
Lucky
and
to get away
just
with
got a
it.
free kick and should have taken the mark. Probably wouldn't have given him that free kick, Easty, because he should have taken the mark.
And well done by Veering there.
It was.
Called
No,
for
been
that
good.
last week, Good
Been
Friday,
good.
and he's shown us a lot more today.
So he's going to kick from about 48 metres or 50 metres. Comes in. Matthew Spalding kicks from 50. Kicks long and high and just goes to the left and through for another behind. So they go to 5-9-39, 7-3-45. 1 goal ball game in this game at the minute mark of the third quarter, in the 3.5 minutes into the third quarter.
Wait for Paps to bring it in.
This is what they call, Easty, the premiership quarter.
It is.
Paps
Absolutely.
plays on, brings it up the clubroom side, runs his full distance, kicks it high and long. Dalziel getting back there, punched away, straight over the line by Toner, and out of bounds it goes. So centre wing, Ararat kicking with the breeze, but both sides have shown quite capable.
So
of
is there a
kicking
strong
into the
breeze there, Easty?
No, it's dropped
a
down
bit,
now,
hasn't it?
about 2 or 3.
Yep.
But
Okay.
it's blowing straight across
You
here.
look at the
Okay.
flag,
Across
it's
the
more
goal.
coming across
Yeah,
the
it is,
ground.
straight
Yeah,
across.
okay.
Lindsay gets out of the ruck, gets a handball away. Armstrong gets it on the boot. Forward, again, over the top it goes. Lakin, ever reliable as he does, takes it off to Paps. Paps low kick, asks a lot of Hobbs. Dalziel wrapped up, going nowhere. Umpire will come in and say, I'll have it.
Easty,
And he'll put
can
it
I
in
just
there.
ask you one thing? Tom Mills there, the mate with Lakin, he's got to stand in front, mate. Like,
Yeah.
he's 3 feet behind and the ball goes straight to Lakin.
Yeah.
You've got to stand in front as a forward, mate.
Veering in front of Barber. Should have got a free kick, was held on to.
That's dropping the ball.
No, he kicked it off. He got it,
Okay,
landed on
fair,
his boot.
fair, yep,
Saved him. Carberry couldn't take it. Lindsay comes through. Quick handball off. Cosgrove and Williams. That's Pup Williams takes it. Goes by hand backwards to Blake, who runs off. Not a good kick. Was looking for
Shocking
Pumper.
kick, shocking
but
kick.
went straight to his opponent. Griffin, I think, takes
it is
it now. Now thumps it long again. Williams is his target over the back. Lakin got hands to it and dribbles over the line and out of bounds. So
6 players in that pack there, Cougs. Lakin was the only one that got hands on it.
Yep.
Geez,
Yeah,
he reads the
yeah,
ball well.
he does, he does.
Exceptionally well.
Hewitt and Whitty scoreboard, 1 goal game. Horsham in front.
Easty, mix it up a bit. Like, bring Mills out the centre half forward. Play the big fella Veering.
Veering out of the ruck. Has hit
Just
the
touched.
post.
But no, you're right, Cobber.
Play him
You've
in
got
the
to
goal square.
yeah.
Just keep mixing it up a
Yep.
little bit.
Yep.
So Lakin brings it in
and
quickly.
it'll bring Lakin out of his comfort zone there,
Yeah,
then,
exactly.
mate.
Yeah.
So straight up the guts they go, looking for Pope. Van Opstal gets it, held onto, play on they go. So kicked by Hosking, out wide looking for Griffith, but intercepted was Pumper. He's got Corey Williams out wide,
kick, Pumper.
takes the mark,
Yeah.
just a little 10-15 metre kick. Williams takes it, the big mullet, Goes long over the top. It's Kemp, I think, trying to get it. Handball back towards Pope. Pope, don't argue, then gets tackled. Got a handball at forward. Intercept wrapped up. Umpire's come in and said, I'll have it, and he'll put it in the air.
Yep, only about 30 metres out from Horsham's goal, 35 metres out from Horsham's goal.
Williams is getting better and better, Cobber.
Yep, 5-10-40 to Horsham Demons, 7-3-45. Ball goes up again. Off hands, running onto us Horsham. In there too was Toner. That now Jennings played for a free kick. Umpire let it go. Williams picked it up. Now Robertson gets the ball out and goes out to that Griffin. Griffin's been good since quarter time, especially.
I've liked him all day.
So Brodie Griffin kicks down the line over the top and knocked the ball out was Jeremy Kemp in front of Armstrong, and the ball goes out of bounds, and we'll have another throw in over the other side. So on the Ewan and Willie scoreboard, 5-10 the Ararat Rats 40, Horsham Demons 7-3-45 at the 7-minute mark of the third quarter. Ball will be thrown back in. The two big fellas again. Oh, just Lindsay's there. Horsham haven't got a ruckman.
Yeah, he's coming out now.
No, is he coming out? Righto. So Lindsay's there. Yep, well, he's going to get it there. So he gets the ball, then handballs. Comes out back to Cosgrove. He can't pick it up. Ran over it. Now goes in. Tackled by Brad Harding and gets it there. Then off to Kettle. Kettle kicks it high into the forward line. Just goes inside. Veering comes there. Can't take the mark. Hugo Papp's done really well. Then a little handball by Kemp again. Back to Paps. Back to Kemp on the left foot. Impresses me. Something absolutely unreal, young Jeremy Kemp. Goes to Lakin. Down the line again and taking the mark there by Gunn. Gunn comes inside.
Blake
To Blake,
takes it, goes short to Cullen Williams, goes laterally, brings it up the other wing towards Dalziel. He's got time to stop, prop, pick it up, sum up his options and then go forward. And the big fella Lindsay slots in the way. Now it's turnover. Summers, he's been pretty quiet. Haven't heard a lot from him under the pump. Oh, great tackle by Ryan Kemp. Ball spills loose, but it's a free kick to Kemp for incorrect disposal. So he comes back, spears it to Blake. Blake, straight down long, over the top, and trying to run back onto it was Long. Goes back, wrapped up towards Janetsky, comes over, Hazlitt jumps on the loose ball to Toner. Toner wide, too wide, and that's out in the full.
Yep.
Give young Van
Or is it going to be thrown in?
Big pat on the back to Van Obstacle for that tackle down there, because Horsham were out if he didn't lay that tackle.
He's been good, Van Obstacle.
The boundary umpire doesn't know. It was out in the full, and he said it was...
of course it was out in the full.
He was called throwing. The players are saying it's out in the full.
They're going to throw her in.
Yeah.
Was it touched off the boot or something?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Right.
No. So in it comes. Parrish takes it out of the ruck.
Now what's happening?
And there's a free kick off the ball to Gunn.
Yep.
To Harvey. Gunn takes off, then just kicks a 5-metre kick. Play on. Back from Cullen Williams, back to Gunn. His shocking little scrub and kick goes out of bounds, and then he's sat on his backside by
He took on
Flint
a lot
Toner.
big fella. He's big Toner.
Yeah. He's a huge Toner.
He is a huge Toner. Yep.
There's a little Toner, and he's not small either.
No.
So boundary umpire comes in, fair distance, in the air it goes. Parrish in front, wrapped up. Umpire will come in and have his whistle to his mouth and say, I'll have it again. And it'll go in there. A bit of a stalemate at the moment. 5 points, Horsham in front. We've gone about 10 and a bit minutes in this quarter. Trying to get it. Rugby scrums. Umpire's going to pluck a free kick here before long if this continues. But at this stage, he just crosses the arms, comes in, says, I'll have it again. So he will put it in the air. Lots of numbers around the ball. Again, Lindsay thumps it out. Pope runs back on it, boundary line, crosses it, and we'll have a throw in. So not a lot happening right at the moment, just waiting for the game to break open a bit, Easty.
Ararat have moved Cosgrove forward as well, I think, trying to get a bit more size and height in their forward line.
So in it comes Parrish, beautifully done to Gunn, who bursts through. Quick handball to Blake, back to Gunn. That's what we expect from Harvey Gunn. Another handball. I think that was to Long, and he was just thumped off the ball and over the line and out of bounds again.
Harvey Gunn shown a bit today, guys. He's looked all right.
He can
play.
play.
He has, yep.
So again, boundary umpire to throw it in on the 50. In it comes. Oh, beautiful work by Parrish over the top. But it was Hoskins that was on it. Kick out wide. And I think, is it Gunn that was cramping, just stretching the legs, and it goes out of bounds again. So just a nothing period of footy at the moment.
Yeah, no, she's been all over that side, hasn't it? So, and the ball hasn't only last 5 minutes, she's gone about 20 metres.
Yep.
So they'll have another throw in.
Exactly.
So the big fellas again go at it. Parrish gets a tap down. Now they take it away though. Comes back inside by Mills, was it?
Yes.
Then they come back outside again. Won the ball again was Jeremy Kemp. Gee, he's been good to Kemp in his namesake. Now to Brodie Pope. Takes a bounce, goes in, slips over at the 50 metre mark. Then plays on, then the ball goes down and he just holds his calf muscle or something there, or he's cramping a little bit, I think. And when Williams came in and then slipped over and then he lost the ball, we're going to have a ball up on the 50 metre line mark going towards Horsham's goal. Up they go again. Hare and the big fella in Lindsay get it away there. Picked up by Gunn, that's Jasper Gunn, but he's wrapped up and tackled by the big fella in Lindsay, and the umpire says, give it to me again. We'll have another ball up. Up they go again. Hare gets the ball down again. Janetsky around. Wins the ball. Then smothered off. Good smother by Hosky. Then wins the ball back out to Williams. Williams goes one way, the other way. Then kicks it out wide again. Can he get there? It was little fella in Xavier
again.
Pumper.
Yep,
Pumper goes
back to
out wide
Williams.
again to Williams.
Jeez, he's got better and better,
he's
hasn't he,
got better
Cobber?
since that first quarter, absolutely. Goes down long again, we're going to take the mark. And I'm impressed with this young fella too in Jennings.
Yes,
a
shows
left
a bit.
footer, yep, Mick Jennings' is kid. Mick could play, don't worry about that.
Only first year out of under 17s, Cobber.
Certainly got some of his old man's traits there. Goes to Tom Mills, having a run on the ball, goes short again to Varian. Had the mark and then lost it. He's just got to hold them. Barber's in there. Barber's had a quiet game in my opinion. Maybe give him a run in the ruck. Just give him, for 5 minutes. Just mix it up. Varian gets the free kick though. Comes inside 50 over the back. But just as you said, Lakin again just read it better than anyone,
doesn't he?
And took the mark.
So Lakin short up the middle. Tommy Williamson spoiled it. Comes out or intercept. A great tackle
By Janetsky.
by
Fantastic
Janetsky.
tackle.
You know what I love there?
Was
Like,
intercepted.
Janetsky had the footy handball and it got intercepted, and straight away he laid the tackle to make it a 50-50 ball up. So, geez, he had a good game, Janetsky. He impresses me.
He's been very good. Up in the air it goes. Lindsay wins it down, trying to run onto it. Now they get it out wide. The Rats, can they pick it up? Summers is having a shocker. Taken and run away by Dalziel. Kick wasn't good. Charging through Jennings. Eastie loved his game Good Friday. And they're veering one hand up. It was held. Now dives back in on it to it. Can't be a free kick umpire.
No, you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to
No way
dive on
known
it.
was that going to ever be a free kick if you'd been watching the TV last night.
No, he dived in on it, he dragged it under, and then he dug a hole and put it a bit further under him, but it's a ball up.
But you got to do that for 10 seconds before the whistle goes, not 7. So Williamson, or is that deliberately out of bounds or not? Or did Williamson get a hand to it? Because if it went over the line on the full, that is a free kick. As silly as it sounds. So probably lucky it's not too much windy. That boundary umpire would be blown away. Or it's not odd, you get sunburnt. So veering taken high. And we'll get a free
Veering's
kick.
been good. Veering, he's been good, Eastie, since quarter time especially.
What I want to see him do, though, Cobber, that lead that he led up before at centre half forward and dropped that mark, he's got to start to hold them. Because he's a big key forward with ability.
He's 6'5" or 6.
Massive
So
kick.
he needs to just step up another notch, but he has been very good today.
15 minutes gone. He's going to kick from right under where we sit from about 50 metres. 49. Thumps it long.
Kick. Nice, beautiful kick. That's a
Beautiful.
fantastic
Just
kick.
punches it straight through the middle. And that is a big goal for Veering and for the Rats. And as silly as it sounds, we've gone 15, nearly 16 minutes, and that is the first goal of the quarter, boys.
No, it's been played through between the arcs,
It has been.
as they say.
And around this boundary, they've allowed the wind to dictate the game by keeping the football on this side, the grandstand side. I think both coaches would really want their sides to get the ball out on the opposite side where all the cars park, where they can run and bring it in with the breeze.
And we're not arguing that it's this side. It works well for us for once. It's our side.
Usually it is on the other
The
side.
Hewitt
that's
Whitty
right.
scoreboard, 6-10-46 the Rats go to. Horsham at 7.3.45, back in the middle. Carberry, Lindsay. Carberry wins it as he falls to the ground. Down to Ryan Kemp, runs around, just bursts his way through. Has a bounce, could have another bounce. Ran a decent way, and then a helicopter kick hits Hardigan on the chest. Hardigan, long handball to Corey Williams into an open goal. Bang, there's the answer.
Great play.
Gee, they run well. When they run the ball, Horsham run it.
And great finish by Williams then too. That was a lovely kick. Lovely kick into the slight bit of breeze there is.
No, he's really played well, mate.
Yep.
Yeah, since scored. I
think you made a comment in the first quarter that he was struggling to pick up the pace of Wimmera League, and that within that last 10 minutes of the first quarter, he's picked the pace right up.
Wasn't the Jets that Kemp put on then, though, like just
Beautiful.
lightning.
And as I said earlier,
And a great handball by Brad Hardigan too.
Yeah, Brad Hardigan with his experience took a nice strong mark on the lead, but then quick hands just to open
Very
that
good.
game up.
Very good.
8.3.51 the Demons go to.
We are
Ararat 6.10.46.
witnessing a really good game. Back in the centre again. Lindsay again. Just big body there. Gets the tap down again. Cosgrove's in there. Big body too. They got the big bodies in there. That's a throw. That's a throw. Let go though. Now off to Armstrong. Been a very, very good play. Mills, can he take a mark? Williams gets in the road. Now Summers there. Spalding. Sorry, Matthew Spalding. Sorry. And the ball just, a little bit stiff there. Just
Williams.
couldn't get away.
Great tackle.
Pup Williams, great tackle. The ball goes up again. Varing and Barber coming through was Kettle, then tripped over his own feet. Now they dive on was Barber, gets the ball out to Brodie Pope, kicks it long and high. If I've got one thing about Brodie Pope, he just kicks the ball too high, gets underneath it. Now the ball socked out over the line by Hobbs. Didn't really mean to, but it does go. Yeah, if I've got one thing
You're
against Brodie Pope, no, just about his kicking. No, he kicked that up in the air.
That time he did, but
he does.
He's had a couple of clangers, but overall his disposal's been okay.
But you got to hit targets, lower your eyes, kick the ball lower and softer. Ball thrown back in again. Now Williams again, been really good. Is Corey Williams, kicks it into the centre of the ground. There was Toner again. Big, tall, lanky young lad gets it inside 50. Can they take a mark? Pushed in the back, but Pup Williams just read the ball better. And it was 2-on-1, and Mills just couldn't get there. Just should have held his body there. Goes out wide again to Ryan Kemp does. Just inside defensive 50. Got a player on again. Geordie Motton comes up. Takes the mark. Yep, get him into the game. He's had a quiet game, Geordie Motton, and it's a good idea. Give him a bit of a run on the ball. Get him a bit of confidence. Now he comes again. He goes lateral to Ben Lakin. Do they go up the corridor? Comes out wide. He does go up the corridor. Looks for Blake. Blake should take the mark and does. Now he's got players to run. So this is Tyler Blake. Kicks out wide to the leading player again in young Hobbs, and has been good. Impressed with the young players. Leading up there, kicks it long and high. Not a great kick though, but good mark. 2 by young Hare. Quickly plays on, gets it into the forward line. Coming out now, and a great mark there taken there by Jasper Gunn. Jasper Gunn. Couldn't get his name out. So Jasper Gunn will go back and kick from about 45 metres out. Is he a long kick, Easty?
No,
Can he kick it?
Yeah, he'll make the distance. But
the leads are on, but he's ignored them.
No, he'll back himself in. He's a class act. But it's a tough kick from the angle he's on.
Yep, comes in to kick is Jasper Gunn. Maybe his first goal in Wimmera League football. Kicks it nicely, just goes to the left and through for a behind. So they go to 8.4.52. The Ararat 6.10.46 at the 20-minute mark of the third quarter.
So 1-goal game, and inaccurate kicking at the moment from the Rats. They bring it in, go straight up the corridor, but Pup Williams is there. Good contest by Hoskins, got it to ground, trying to scrap it out, trying to get out. They do, was Hosking, 1-on-1, Dalziel, Hazlitt, and that's almost...
It's a good mark, great mark by
Great
Dalziel there.
Great mark.
So Dalziel goes wide to Motton out in the wing. So now takes it, spears it back into Pope. Just looked like Horsham got a little bit more run in the legs at the moment to Hobbs. Right, just chips it forward again to Barber in the centre square. Now they work it forward. Oh, got a loose man here. They can turn and go if they like. It's Gunn. Oh, missed his brother. Comes back, duck the head, play on. He played with gun again, tried dropping the ball. Just a bit of bad luck there for Horsham.
Good work by
They
Cosgrove.
were away and Janetsky just left it behind. And Cosgrove and Gunn is cramping a bit. So Cosgrove high, only be over Veering's head, bounces loose ball, palming it back. Zil just kicked it out of mid-air. Now, what's the umpire going to pay that?
That's
Because
deliberate.
that is deliberate.
That's deliberate.
Oh, he's
That
called-
is as deliberate as the last one.
That's deliberate.
All you
Real.
sort of ask is a bit of consistency. So the umpire throws it in. Now, again, they called back because the rucks weren't there. Like, let it go.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with the umpire. It's the rule. But, yeah, you just let it go.
Yeah.
The ball's in. Now there's 20 players around the ball where there was 3 before. So Pope takes it, kicks it straight out on the
What did I
full.
say, Easty? What did I say? What did I say?
There was some pressure
What
there.
did I say?
Give him
mate?
the benefit of the doubt
come
there.
on, mate.
There's a bit
Come
of
on.
pressure there.
No.
So 22 minutes
sorry,
gone.
mate.
Kick into the middle to Toner.
I've liked this young
That's
Toner
you.
too. Yeah. Wonder what age he
He's
is.
on
He's on the Rebels
He's on the
list.
Rebels
So he's-
list.
Goes
yeah.
Should be about
short.
18.
He's on the Rebels
Finds
list. Yeah.
Bates long again. Horsham playing +1 in defence. Mills from behind. Dalziel by hand to Cullen Williams. Over the top to Hardigan, the veteran.
Yeah, good
Takes
grab.
the mark. Absorbing all the pressure at the moment the Demons are.
Still does what he needs to do,
Doesn't he?
Hardy.
Yeah.
Down the line to Motton. Motton just pushed off it by Tommy Williamson far too easy. Now Williamson transfers it into the corridor
Great vision.
and they can go.
Here we go.
Kettle long and wide to Spalding,
Gotta
but
keep
here's
going.
Lakin and Cullen Williams both loose in defence, so he's got to hold the footy.
Come back inside
So
here.
he brings it in
Cosgrove.
towards Summers. Summers and Hardigan. Summers got hands to it, didn't hold on to it. Hardigan goes to ground. Armstrong through. Handball back to Kettle. Kettle off a step, up and under. That looks a good
That's
kick.
a
That's a
goal.
goal.
That's
That looks
goal.
a good kick.
It's a great kick.
work by Armstrong.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
a grunt man in
Yep,
and under.
Absolutely.
And he got the handball out. And Kettle just off a step whacked it through.
I was
He's
going to
good at
say,
that, isn't
yeah,
he?
Summers hasn't had a great game, but at least he competed very well there.
Yeah.
And then Armstrong, with his class, won the ball. A lot of players would have just snapped that around the body, but he summed up the situation. Good hands out to Kettle. Really good finish from Kettle. And that's what we expect from Sonny Kettle. He's capable of kicking those sort of goals.
Yep. Hewitt and Whitty scoreboard. She's all tied up again. 7-10-52 the Rats. 8-4-52 Horsham.
Yeah,
and
good
we've
game.
crossed 24 minutes. So we've got a ripper in round 1. And it is going to come down who's the fitter side.
It will.
As the umpire.
Tyler Blake back on a half-back
Yep.
flank now.
Horsham are playing that +1 in defence for this last, well, they have done for the last 7 or 8 minutes. Up it goes. A big jump over
was
the
young
top.
Toner in the
Robinson,
ruck.
yep, comes down. Mills taking the ground. Play on. Oh, Robinson
great play.
charges through to 60. Goes long. Oakham
it's a
goal
goal.
square.
a goal.
Just to the right. Beautiful work by Robinson.
play.
So, but
Great
the Rats now 1 point ahead.
Great tap down by young Toner
Yes,
too. He's
yeah,
only a
shows a
light,
lot.
light lad, isn't he? But yep, they bring the ball back in, and this fella here again picked up there by Dalziel, goes out wide again to Lakin. Lakin goes short again to Motton. Motton might be brought up on the wing, I reckon. He might be playing wing. So this is Geordie Motton. Just holding up now, told to play on. Now going to duck around. Does. Outside 50. Kicks down the line. Who can take a mark? It's going to be all Ararat though. And taking the mark there. And that was taken by Tommy Mills. So Mills goes out wide. Got a player out wide in Hazlitt. So this is Hazlitt. Runs his distance. Goes short
Good
again
vision.
to Tommy Williamson. He can kick that from there.
Yeah.
He's outside 50. Goes in short again. And
That's much better play by Ararat. isn't
Sonny
it?
Kettle
Yeah.
will have a shot from about 48 metres.
They have to do that,
Yes,
Easy.
they
With
do.
this +1,
No,
they've
absolutely.
got back. They've just got to
Absolutely.
open, find
Yep.
holes and not
Yep.
bomb.
Just lower your eyes and hit up targets, and which they did. He'll kick from 50, 49 metres, Sonny Kettle. From their last kick, Easter, you'll get this distance.
Oh, the distance isn't a problem
and
for
I
him.
think
Generally accuracy would be all right
he'll
too.
kick a goal. I
Yep.
think he'll kick a goal. Comes in, Sonny Kettle. Good young player, kicks, gets underneath the ball, but kicks
goal,
it,
eh?
bang!
Yep.
And she's a goal. He's kicked that 60 metres, mate.
Yeah,
That
great
went through
kick. No,
10
he's a
metres
good.
at the back. He's
Even
a
we
beautiful
saw that
kick.
last year that he was a lovely kick
Fantastic
of the footy
and a fantastic kick.
a
No,
great
that's
finish.
good. Good play by Tommy Williamson.
Well, I
though.
think that's why Williamson was happy to spear it into him when he seen him there and thought, well, I know this kid can kick the
Yep,
footy. So
absolutely.
good work.
That's 2 in 2 minutes for
Yep.
Sonny Kettle.
No, good stuff.
Out to 7 points now on the Hewitt and Whitty
So that's what
scoreboard.
good players do, Easty.
Well,
That's what
Ararat
good
have been
players
playing
do.
a man behind the ball down their defensive end, and Horsham have brought an extra man down, which gives them 2 loose men back here. So it's quite an interesting tactic
Yeah.
She's a
that
bit of
both
a-
teams are using.
bit of a
If it was
chess
me,
game.
mate, I'd even it up.
Me too.
I'd put man on man. I really would. That's what I'd
8,
do. but
11,
anyway.
59, 8, 4, 52 on the Hewitt and Whitty scoreboard. Ararat with their noses in front, beautifully taken by Mills. Handball to Williamson, gets on his left foot, will go beautifully to Veering.
Great kick.
And Veering's really given them something as a
Yes.
leading forward. Now chips it over. Here we go again. Kettle. He is.
3 in 3 minutes.
We spoke about it at half time, like he'd filled out. He was at last year as that dynamic half forward that could kick you 3 or 4, and we didn't think he was doing a lot in the middle. They've left him sort of forward this quarter, and he's delivering in spades.
Yes.
This to open it up to probably a game high lead. High again. Goal umpire doesn't move.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, that's a great
kicking.
He's
Yeah.
kicked 3 in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
No, that's
And
great.
it is out for the first time today. We have double-digit difference between the sides. 9-11-65 plays 8-4-52.
And isn't it exciting to see a young player setting the forward line alight like he is?
Yeah,
It's
no,
been
fantastic.
exceptional. One
No.
was a quick snap, which was a great kick. The other 2 have been from good leads and brilliant finishes.
Yeah,
so-
no, fantastic. By Sonny Kettle. Only a young lad too. What's he,
he's only-
18, is he?
He'll only
First
be
year out of
18, yeah.
17s, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
18. So, no, very, very good. It's good from the bench, though, for doing that sort of stuff. For
Yeah, good
from
matchup.
Ararat, good matchups. Ball goes back in the centre. Not a great young toner again. Got it to Kemp and then tackled him. Went through Griffin's legs, and a free kick, though, is going to go to Horsham and into Geordie Mott. No, it's going to go to Ryan Kemp. So Ryan Kemp gives the handball off to the running player in his namesake in Kemp, Jeremy Kemp, kicks it long into the forward line. But there's the mark taken there by Henry Shea. And there's the siren for three-quarter time. And on the scoreboard, the Ararats 9-11-65, Horsham Demons 8-4-52. And we go into the last quarter, Easty.
A massive
fan.
aim. Copper keeps showing the Collingwood score. It's all over. They're going to win, but he keeps looking at the phone to see if it changes.
17-21, Easty, to 12-9.
Here we go. Umpire holds it aloft. 13 points to Rats, the defending premiers, against Horsham. In the air it goes. Nobody wins it. Flicked through hard. Robinson running back on it. Punched it forward. Kemp off the ground. That's Ryan Kemp forward. Van Opstel and Motten. Van Opstel in front. Goes to ground. Umpire says play on. Picked up by Motten. Kick, a bit of a dog kick inside 50, taken by Shea to Robinson. Robinson out wide. His kick wasn't good. Just punched forward. Comes to Ryan Kemp. Had long handball over the top to Motten. Moved him up onto the wing. Get him into the game. Goes back by hand to Pabst. Pabst now a poor kick inside 50 and Jennings takes the mark. Back pocket. Just a little short kick to his coach Tommy Williamson. Just outside 50. Now he brings it into the middle to Lindsay. Probably not centre half back straight out from goal. You want the ball in your hand of your ruckman, but he does well and finds Hazlitt
Good
in
lead
front
by
of
Hazlitt.
Lakin.
Good mark
great,
too,
yeah,
under
great
pressure.
lead. Great
As
lead.
Hazlitt, now he plays on, runs around, kicks it out wide, bounces in front of Mills, but he's good enough to flick it over Blake's head, then pick it up, then spears it back to Hazlitt. Just defensive side, centre wing.
Good play by
Playing
Mills
possession
there.
footy and then go short to Mills. Horsham just need to man
Toner
up
on
a
the
little
middle,
bit here.
now out wide.
Now he's willing to switch the play. Dangerous but good kick. And they just hold it up.
Van Opstel.
Van Opstel, yep.
He's been good,
Yeah, he's
Van
been
Opstel.
all
So
right.
now they
he's
go
been good.
short
That's a
again to
beautiful
Robinson.
kick.
Just pinpointing passes to break up this Horsham loose man. Veering takes it, should have held it. Comes to
Bates is
Bates
a
on his
left-footer.
left foot. Oh, an underground kick, and Dalziel went through his legs, turned around, kicked it through for a behind.
Why would
So
he kick it underground there?
No, missed kick. Should have made
Yep,
more of that.
Absolutely.
9-12 to 8-4 on the Hewitt and Whitty scoreboard. The Rats in front.
So Dalziel will bring the ball back in for the Demons. Goes out wide, looking out there. Hobbs couldn't. Oh, what's he done? Paid the mark, or? And now he's paid advantage. No, he's got to bring it back.
if it's a
what did he?
mark.
What did he? it
No,
wasn't a
he
mark,
paid for
was it?
front on contact. He paid a free kick that I don't think was a
Fair
free kick.
dinkum.
That means he should have paid the advantage rule, which he didn't pay.
Yep, absolutely.
One big balls up.
So young Hobbs kicks into the just outside defensive 50. Jennings couldn't take the mark. Now picked up by Janetsky. Good tackle. Play umpire lets it go.
Sling
tackle. Fair income.
Sling tackle.
Fair income. Unbelievable. I thought it was a good tackle by Jennings. Anyway, it's got to come back, and it's going to come back to the captain in Janetsky. So this is Ben Janetsky. It's players running past, does an inside 50 now. Goes up high. Over the back is Cosgrove. One hand to it. Now it's picked up, comes back in there by Gunn. He's tackled, gone to ground. Umpire says, give it to me. 15 metres out from the Horsham's goal. A goal here will be handy. If they can get that first goal on the board, give them a bit of a lift, Eastie.
Big ask, though, to have Jasper Gunn as your key forward.
It is. Picked up there now, tapped down there to Brodie Pope, and he's wrapped up, and the umpire says, give it to me again.
I think now if they want to win the game, they've got to throw Motton back to full forward.
Yeah, absolutely, yep. Lindsay gets the ball down now, running through was Tommy Williamson, had the don't argue. Now handballs it in front of Jake Robertson, runs onto it defensive, just out defensive 50, then goes in long. Good spoil there by Horsham. Coming back in there was Armstrong, couldn't win the ball. Now Horsham goes to Hugo Paps, then tackle. Now it's got to come back. There's a free kick to Sonny Kettle. So Sonny Kettle, just in near the centre of the ground, kicks again, goes out wide. This is Hazlitt. Hazlitt goes long and high. Who can take the mark? Mills had it, couldn't grab it, then picked up, goes back out to Jennings. He's a left footer. He'll go in short. Hits up Mills this time. No, it's not. It's Spalding. This is Matt Spalding. We'll take the mark and we'll go back and have a shot from about 45 metres.
Young Jennings
directly in front. No, Jennings has been good, mate. He's impressed me. I like the skills on him. He's a good kick, a left footer.
Massive kick this.
Always hit. Yeah, it is. So Matt Spalding comes in, kicks, and he's going to put it through. No, it's going to hit the post or just go to the left and touch through for a behind. So on the Hewitt and Whitty scoreboard, the Ararat Rats go to 9-12-66, the Horsham Demons 8-4-52 at the 4.5 minute mark of the last quarter. They bring it back in.
Wait for Horsham to bring it in. Turn
Motton's
over,
just out of sorts a bit, Easty.
Yep, to Mills. Mills long handball back. Stops, props, waits for somebody. Ryan Kemp comes at Shea. He turns around on a dime, then punches it back in. The Kettle again. Has missed.
Jeez, he should have kicked that. Should have kicked that. That was a gimme.
They're holding on to the ball, the Rats, until they see opportunity. So 9-14-68, 8-4-52, 16 points, and it's the early part of the quarter. It's the Rats who are dominating the play. Mills should have held on to that. Dropped it, comes to the ground, trying to get it out. In there was Toner. Off to Griffin. Griffin this time.
That's a goal.
And that is home.
That's a goal.
And now we make it very, very hard for Horsham to really get a rattle on, because we've gone 5.5 minutes, and on the Hewitt and Whitty scoreboard, Griffiths kicks his fourth. It's 10-14-74.
Exactly what you just said.
Griffin to come off the bench, have an impact. He's come straight off the bench, had a huge impact with that goal. But what I've really been impressed with from Ararat today is Jack Ganley's gone down. They've restructured their side. They've weathered some fierce opposition from Horsham, and now the quality of their side, they're starting to make the ascendancy of this game their own. They're the team now that's finding space. They're the team that's running hard. And some of the younger players at Horsham are just starting to run out of legs.
So back in the middle, Parrish wins it down. Guns wrapped up in the tackle. This Robinson's just so unassuming. He lays tackles, he runs hard.
Well, that's why he won a Toohey medal.
You don't win a Toohey medal unless you can play footy.
And he wouldn't have been in probably most people's top 10 selections to win it. Comes to Parrish. Parrish is kicked, he's knocked off the foot as it kicks, comes out wide and will run out of bounds and right into the Ararat dugout as Fish Turner gets his first possession for the day. Wrapped up in the tackle and he kicked like a fullback, a dribbler.
Yeah, not a good kick, Fish.
And we wait for the boundary umpire to bring it into play. This last quarter brought to us by Emma Keeley, MP, member for Lowen. Down, Spalding was trying to get it up. Lindsay's been good to Mills. Mills just chips over the top to Hazlitt.
Hazlitt's
and he takes
got better and better as the game's gone on.
Yeah, they pushed him forward too, or on the wing now. Comes back inside, hits up Spalding again, the last goal kicker. He's been handy enough, then goes back out to Hazlitt. They're just holding the ball too, Eastie. They're hitting up short targets.
Playing smart.
Absolutely, they are playing smart. And then just when you get a long target, boosted into the goals. Then kicks down the line, coming out though. Should have taken the mark, didn't. That was hair and got a fist. I just don't understand when blokes are in front, why can't, if you're going to punch it, get your hands to it and
Lack
take the
of
mark.
confidence,
Absolutely.
Gobber.
Take
Lack
the
of
mark.
confidence.
Take the mark, goes out of bounds. So we're going to have another throw in, are we? Yep. We're going to have a throw in. Umpire comes in, throws the ball in. So up they go again. Parrish down. Good hands too. Off on the left foot. Goes to the wing. Comes down this line here. Over Williams' head. Kept it in play though. Lindsay's there, the big fella. Then kicks high and long. It's going to be all Horsham here though out. And comes out
Good
was
mark.
Hugo Paps
Yeah,
that
good
took the mark. Yep.
Courageous.
Going to pay 50 here. I reckon he's going to pay 50. Yep. He is. Yep.
So as he
young
does that-
Utona fell on him, but I don't think he
think it
meant
was
to.
50.
No, I don't think
No,
he
I
meant
don't
to.
think
And
it was
he paid a 50 anyway.
And
so
I-
you go, Paps.
Cody Lindsay started to take control in the ruck
Yeah,
too. The
been
further
good.
the game's
Yeah,
gone, the
been
better
good.
he's got.
Been good.
Short 50.
It is a short 50. Absolutely, it is a short 50. It was about a 35er. So he kicks it out wide to Jeremy Kemp. One of their better players, I reckon,
Yeah,
this
he
fella.
has been,
He's
yep.
been fantastic.
Yep.
Kicks down the line. Comes out to his namesake in Ryan Kemp. Goes over the boundary line and out of bounds. So well done from Tommy Williamson. Just put pressure on Ryan Kemp. He's been good, but hasn't dominated like I thought he may have.
Oh, I've been
but he
very-
will.
I've
No,
been
no.
very
But
happy with his
listen,
game.
he will get
Very
better.
happy.
He will
Yes.
get better. But he hasn't dominated.
Nah.
So the ball's thrown back in again. Lindsay over the top. Tapped it out again. Pope around the body. Kicks. And has
Righto.
kicked the goal. So that's Brodie Pope.
Not a bad snap for a bloke that can't kick.
No, very good. Very good kick. That's a very good kick. Yep. No, absolutely. He's only about his third good kick of the day. All the others have been up in the air.
So you're saying the other 30 possessions he's had haven't been kicked?
No,
I
they've
reckon he's
some
had,
of them have been,
he's had
I
about
reckon.
4 or 5.
So we'll let these
corners.
two argue off air. It's Ararat on the
what it's all
Witty
about, though,
scoreboard.
mate. You can't agree with him all the
10-14,
time.
74.
No, true.
Horsham Demons are 9-4-58. Very quickly around the grounds as it comes back to the centre. Minion Matoa 10-8. Nil 5-4. Stall 12-16. Saints 5-6. The Thunder 14-5. Warwick 2-1 in the District League. The only Taylor's Lake lead by 8 points. Swifts nearly by 100. Laharm over Kalkee by 18. And Pimp over Rupp by 39.
Jeez, good
so
game.
out of the middle, Robinson again, long and high. Dropping back there, Jeremy Kemp takes it, got to get rid of it, only as far as Griffin. Gets it, wants to get on his right foot, straightens up, and then pulls it to the left, does he? No,
No,
drifted
he's
back
kicked it.
in.
Come back.
And
Great
the
goal.
answer straight away.
Great play, Wheels Griffin.
He's kicked 2 this quarter. And
good
11,
football.
14, 80 to 9, 458. Immediate answer, and the Rats would love that. So he's kicked 2 this quarter. Hewton with his scoreboard back out to 22.
I just don't want to say it, but Kemp had the ball and then lost the ball
Yep.
then, and then they got a goal out of that. Yes,
Spot on.
absolutely.
So
Darryl Eastwell,
10 minutes
reply
gone.
please.
Too far down the other end. I can't see that far down there, Colber.
4 or 5.
No, fair enough.
So we wait again. It's Lindsay just loose in the back half. Now Horsham have got to pull the trigger. In there it goes. One by Toner. He's been very good. Free kick to the Rats out of the
He's
middle
been
to
good,
Robinson.
this fella.
He's worked his
Yeah,
way
he's
into the
been
best
good.
place.
He's
Off
been
to
good.
Williamson, who streamed past. Low ball. Comes down. Spalding couldn't handle it. Here we go. Across to Hugh Toner. Hughie goes. Bang, bang, bang. And they worked it
veering,
so
isn't it?
well.
Big veering,
No,
isn't it?
14.
Toner.
Hugh Toner.
It is Hugh Toner.
It's Hugh Toner, but great work from
Huey
Tommy
Toner.
Williamson. He sprinted off the back of the square, then took the handball, just left his opponent in his wake. I think it was Donetsky gave him no sort of credence of him running to the footy. He speared it forward and goal.
Eastie,
Toner.
Eastie, I
Young
just want to
Toner,
ask
every
you.
player just about's got to him to
No,
celebrate.
absolutely.
He's first.
But I just want to see, and now looking at it on the ground, a lot of Horsham blokes have got their hand on their
Yeah,
knees.
no, they're running
Absolutely,
out of
haven't they?
They look like they're full of running
Yep.
in the third quarter.
Yeah,
but
look at them. Look,
to
there's
Ararat's
players,
credit, they're the
players
team that's
everywhere
running the
that's
game
got
out.
them on the,
Yeah.
got their hands on their knees.
The last 3 goals of that to Kettle in the third quarter has sort of taken the wind out of Horsham a bit. Comes to Kettle now. Comes back to Toner. He's been good going into the ruck. And the mark is taken by Hare at half-back. Hare out the outer side. Motton should take it over his head. Van Opstal puts the pressure on him. Motton dropping the ball. Play on the umpire said.
That's dropping
so
the ball.
taken by Van Opstal. Well, didn't sit up now. He'll play that. No,
Yep.
thrown down. So Van Opstal knocks it out. Work it around through Bates.
He's been
out
good too,
wide,
Bates.
and they just say, hold it up. Let's take our time and work a bit of time off the clock.
Absolutely. So over the back over here now is Shea. Shea goes down the line again. Just got on his own out there is Spalding. Spalding runs down the line. Going to run around now. Handball's over the top to Bates. Bates has been good all day. Comes back to Spalding. Spalding gets it inside 50. Can they take a mark down there, the big fella? And Mills had the
that's a
ball.
mark,
Then
isn't it?
lost it. Nearly a mark. Could have nearly paid the mark. Goes down to ground. Umpire says, no, you got to hold on to it, son, in this weather. But he had it for 3 or 4 minutes, and then the umpire said no.
Had a jumper was held as
Thrown
well.
up again over the top. There was Carberry gets the top. That's going to run onto it again. Is Robertson really hits up, and a great kick again to Spalding. This lad just gets in the right spots there, Spalding.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. Then goes out wide again, coming out as Mills, and should take the mark, and he'll go back and kick on a slight angle. About 20, 30 metres out, and should go back and kick their 13th. So 12, 14, 86, 9, 4, 58, the Demons.
Now, I'm showing why they're going to be a real threat again this year,
At the
Cobber.
40, absolutely, at the 14-minute mark of the last quarter. So Tommy Mills, joint coach with Tom Williamson, the two Toms, comes in, kicks, and kicks beautifully, and straight through the high
Great
little.
goal.
So Tommy Mills, how many's he kicked, Cougs? Has he kicked a couple?
3.
3. Okay,
Yep.
Tommy Mills. He's had a good day then.
He's had a very good day. No, he'd be
So they
pretty
go on
pleased
the
with his game.
scoreboard. They go to 13, 14, 92, 9, 4, 58.
I've been super impressed, guys, with the way Ararat's been able to find space, weather the storm, but then actually take the ascendancy. What I've liked even more, though, Cobber, and you'd love this as an old coach, as they've taken the ascendancy, they're driving Horsham right into the ground, and
absolutely.
they're really making them pay.
They're full
right
of
now.
run.
The Horsham look at it now, put the cue in the rack, start to rest some of their key players because they've got to come up again Thursday night, Eastie.
Yeah, good call, Cougs. Worth it now, I think.
So down out of the middle, comes to that man Robinson again, handball straight to Williamson. He bursts through a high floating kick to Flynn Toner.
Strong
Big
Toner,
fist
isn't he?
against Kemp.
Strong.
Bumped
Very
it towards the boundary line.
Geez, strong.
Yeah, a very underrated footballer.
Nah,
Plays
strong,
a good game every
strong.
week.
Big body.
Yeah, had an
Big
exceptional
body.
grand final last year, and he's
Yep.
playing another good game
Nah,
today.
he's a good player.
So
Absolutely.
we throw it in now. 15 minutes gone. Probably about 13 to go at best. So Horsham got to do a lot of work here. Lindsay been solid. Hobbs wrapped up in the tackle by Van Opstal. And the umpire comes in, says, I'll have it.
And is it a thing too, Eastie? Just the bigger bodies of Ararat?
Yeah, I think that's
getting-
probably a good
yeah,
call. And
yep.
experience. Like,
Yep.
I know they're only young too,
Yep.
but playing deep into finals,
Just got
winning the
bigger
flag
bodies though,
last
haven't
year and the
they?
year before making a grand final. It's got to have it's just got to put you in a bit better mindset, I think.
Yep. Yep.
Kettle, the
Absolutely.
last man up again. Just outside 50 in the air it goes. Lindsay wins it down. Hobbs overran it. He's good enough to get back, drop the ball. Umpire said play on. Kettle gets it. Long looping handball to Griffith. He dances his way through. Come good after a quiet quarter and just speared it forward.
It's worked
to
exactly
Spalding.
the way they said at three-quarter time, Eastie, with Griffin.
Spalding out
I
wide.
made that up, Cobber.
Hey?
I made that
yeah,
up.
I did. I know that was your...
Handball.
No, I didn't.
That was
Fernand
your...
Opstal
No, I
gets it
didn't.
back.
No.
He goes short again and a good mark.
So that's Toner again.
That's a great
Yeah,
goal.
no, he's
Toner
good.
plays on. Spear Mills just couldn't quite reach it. Spalding busts his way through, gets foot the ball, it bouncing to the right and through for a behind.
Hugh Toner looks like a young fella to me that's now believing I can match it at this level, at senior level
Oh,
against the men.
absolutely.
He's taking everything before him now.
Absolutely.
So 13, 15, 93, 9, 4, 58.
So Hugo Paps gets the ball from the kick in. Been okay, Hugo.
No, I've liked his game.
Goes to Pup Williams over the top again to Kemp on the left foot. And kicks right and left foot, this young
Yeah.
Kemp. Not a great kick. Should have taken the mark with Shea. Bounced off the... Going to receive a free kick, though. I think it was infringement going for the ball, was it? Yep, it was. So Henry Shea. Been a good player for a couple of years. Just going to get better and better as he gets older. Henry, very good player. Now runs, kicks into the forward line. Who can take the mark? Comes out off hands from Mills. Picked up there again by Tommy Williamson into Robertson. Bang, around the corner. Can they take a mark? Oh, gutsy mark there. Both players hit hard, go down. Paps, and who was I can't see. It was Tom Mills, was it? And I think Hugo Paps and Tom Mills, they hit, clashed. And
stopped
good
play.
Just good, both fearless at the ball.
Yeah, commitment, no malice at all from either player, just attack the footy.
Attack the ball and
a heavy knock.
I'm just having a
I
look
don't know
here.
what they're saying.
Hugo, no, I think they're all right.
Yeah.
They're both back on their knees, so they
Yeah.
both get up now. I think they'll be okay, but that was just good, honest, hard crack at the footy from both players. So I think Hugo's coming off, and Tom will probably come off too. Looks
both
like he's
got a
got a
bit of
blood
claret.
nose. Yeah, no, that's gutsy from both of them.
My word.
So well done, and that happens in footy, Easty.
That's exactly right.
That just happens in footy when there's a contest and you both had eyes on the ball and just collided.
Just two blokes committed to the footy.
Absolutely.
Blood on the nose, I think.
Yeah, a bit of both of them got blood noses, I think.
And guys, I know he has to stand out head and shoulders above everyone on a footy field to get the accolades, but Tom Williamson's been great again all day, and he was very instrumental in setting up quite a few of those goals from halfway through the third quarter. So he's a great leader.
No, he's been good.
He has.
He's been good. Yeah, absolutely.
So we've got to wait.
And he's field kicking around the ground. Really good.
Geez, hit some nice
Really
targets.
good. Yep. No, he's a good player.
So just got to
Well,
wait
he won
for
the
him.
Toohey medal last year, but couldn't receive it because of suspension.
Well, he polled the most votes.
He polled the most votes. Yeah, sorry, he polled the most.
Comes to Jenny Williamson,
There he
speaking
is
of the
again.
devil,
There he
and
is
he screwed
again.
it around, and he thinks it's home.
Yep.
Goal umpire's going back the middle, nods ahead, and there it is.
There it
Speak of the
is.
devil,
Yep.
and he bobs up and kicks his second for the afternoon, and this is turning into a bit of a rout. Easty said at three-quarter time the breeze had picked up, while Horsham have kicked one in the last quarter, 9-4-58. The Rats have kicked 5, 14-15-99 as we cross 19 minutes. And as Easty said, you've got to be super impressive with the performance of Ararat today.
I think Horsham will walk away from this game being very happy with the effort they put in and knowing that they're much improved side. But this just shows you the calibre of what you've got to raise the bar to if you want to match it with the best teams in the competition. And Ararat's one of the best teams in the comp.
So back in the middle, Toner. Robinson again just racking up possessions and clearances. Hamble lots of free kick. And it is Hobbs held his opponent Van Opstel when he didn't have the footy. And another Horsham fella with cramp. Another gun, I think it is.
Yep.
So they go short, and that's a slips catch play, and the umpire said didn't hold it.
Wasn't 15 anyway. I'll tell you what, Easty, and you picked the votes on that, but I'll tell you what, Jake Robertson for me has been as good as anyone all day.
He's just got better and better as the game's gone on.
He's been, even his first quarter, mate, was brilliant.
Up it goes. Griffin taken high.
That's, you know, and you pick whoever you want.
I'll tell you what, answer me this question.
Yep.
The two players that have really impressed me has been Jake Robertson, but also Robbie Armstrong.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh, look.
Over the top,
very
comes
good.
to Matt
they've been
Spalding. He
fantastic.
picks it up, goes back to that man Robinson, dances around back to Spalding. He turns into trouble, gets a handball the way out towards Bates, thrown to the ground, and it trickles over the line and out of bounds. Out of side centre wing, this game is done and dusted as it's Ararat who lead by 41.
And the only thing I'll say, Easty, 29 shots to 13.
Yeah, no, they had a lot of the ball, didn't they, even early when they were kicking points.
Yep.
But it was still game on. It was pressure football to cause them to kick points.
Yep. Tony gets the ball down again, comes out to Van Opstel. He goes all right, actually. Now Brody Pope ducks around, gives the don't argue, tackled, got a handball. Umpire could have nearly paid holding the ball there. It doesn't. Ball goes over the boundary line and out of bounds, and we'll have another throw in over the other side of the ground between wing and half forward.
It's been hard in this last quarter because not many of the Horsham players have really stood up.
No.
So most of their votes are going to come from the first quarter. I'm interested to see who can finish the game off.
Absolutely. Barber for Horsham gets the tap down now. Ball comes out again. Ryan Kemp tackled by Armstrong. Goes to ground. Umpire blows the whistle and says, give it to me again. We'll have another ball up about 65 metres out from Rat's goal. 14-15. 9-4 Horsham. As Cook said, game all over. Ball thrown up again. Barber. Good tap down to the running player in Carberry. Kicks out wide, and is that out on the full? And I think it is. And it'll go to Luke Spalding. Luke Spalding's been quiet for me. For the game, he's, I think, is he a brother or cousin? Brothers. Yeah, he's been really good, the other fella.
Serviceable, I'd say, not quite.
You're right. That comes back in to... comes back into Cosgrove. I can't think of their names now, Easty. You tapped me on the shoulder here.
Straight up to Toner, but turnover. Griffiths dives in, taken and wheeling out there with Janetsky. Has a bounce, straightens up, goes for home. Should kick that. Does kick that.
That's a good goal.
Yep.
Great goal. There, second for the quarter.
Been very good all day, hasn't he, Janetsky?
But all over the fat lady has said.
But isn't that good though, Cougs, just to see that they're still trying to run the game out.
No, it is.
And they still want to score. I'm liking that from this side.
Yep.
Ararat have taken complete control of the game, but Horsham is still trying to hang in there.
Still in there.
That's a credit to them.
Yep. They're throwing Motton down the full forward again.
Across 23 minutes.
Long's had a quiet second half. Very good first half.
Yeah.
But it was quiet
Shown enough
second
though,
half.
hasn't he?
No, he's going good.
Yeah.
No, good.
Yeah.
He'll get better.
He'll be good. No, he'll be good.
Back in the middle, in the air it goes. Barber wins it down. Pope taken to ground by Griffiths, and we'll have a secondary ball up.
How do you see Jasper Gunn's game, Easty?
I'd rather see more run from Jasper through the midfield. I've liked him. I think he's going to be fine. No worries at all. But, they left him up forward for quite a while. Don't know if there's an injury concern.
Pope gets it, kicks it wide, running onto it. Hosking kicks it down the line, centre wing. Hazlitt leads in the race, gets it, tapped to it, but couldn't keep it in and control it. And Hare takes it over the line and out of bounds. So the dying minutes is Gun. That's Jasper taken from the ground. Just hobble a little bit. I think that's more cramped than anything else.
It's played predominantly forward a lot today, Cobber. A little bit through the midfield.
Yeah, no, I thought he would have played at midfield a lot more. I thought that too, but he actually looks like he's carrying a leg, to be honest.
He's bulked up a little bit. As in it comes, Barber wins it down, taken by Robinson again to Summers, who has been one that's been quiet. Underground kick, comes back to Summers from Kettle. He kicks it forward, bounces and over the line and out of bounds it goes again. But inside 50, Tommy Williamson just couldn't keep it in. So we'll go for a throw in just on the 50-metre arc. In it comes Toner, won it down. Scrappy, umpire will blow the whistle and he'll say, well, give it to me. And he'll put it in the air again.
They've got a couple of things to do though, Easty. I don't think Reece Barber's a centre half back. That's only my opinion. I just like now he's rucking and he's winning the rucks.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think he's just too light, mate. Like he's just and he hadn't. I don't know. He's just That's only my opinion, but
no, it's a fair call.
Yep.
Over his head and out on the full, and it'll be Luke Spalding that takes the resulting free kick. Takes it, runs the arc. Then kicks it shortish, looking for a lead, coming out and tapping it forward. Carberry will be the first man back on it. Oh, bit of a dicky handball over the top, taken by Jeremy Kemp. He's taken hold of and run over the line and out of bounds.
So the ball will be thrown in right beside the point post in Ararat's goal square. So the boys are there, put the hand up, Barber and Toner. So Barber gets the tap down, hits it there to Kemp. Kicks on his left foot, comes out. Going to be taking a mark there though, and does by Summers. Kicks in the forward line. Not a great kick though. Jeremy Kemp picks up, gets the ball out to Williams. Had the ball and then lost it. Then tapped back inside. Over the top was Blake. A good handball to the running player. Kicks inside forward. Motton goes, runs out, got plenty of pace. Leads to the ball. Can he get there first? Does. Picks it up. Then tackle. Great tackle. Great tackle and tackles him over the boundary line from Van Opstel, sorry, yep, Opstel. Couldn't get that one out, Easty, and tackles him over the boundary line. But he's been a good player, Van Opstel.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
Alec, yeah. Exactly. So the ball's thrown back in again. Up they go again. Big fella in Lindsay's been good since half time in the ruck.
Hasn't he?
That man in Armstrong tackled, gone to the ground. Now we'll have a ball up. So at the 27-minute mark of the last quarter, 14-15, 99, 10-4 64, the Horsham Demons.
Last
So we've got about 2 minutes to go.
Brothers. Yep.
So up they go again. Ball comes out. The big fella in Carberry kicks it long and high in the forward line. Ararat, can he take a mark? Toner. No one even touched the ball. Comes back out to Hosking. He's going to kicks along the ground. Good effort there though. Picked up again there by Summers. Summers down the line again. Yeah, they're getting tired, the boys. Janetsky picks the ball up. Evades 3 tackles, gets it into the forward line. Can Motton take a mark? Over the top is Long, kicks along the ground and kicks a goal. Yeah, smart. Going to be a smart player and going to be a good player. Is the new player in Matthew Long. How many's he kicked? 3. Yeah, no, he's done his job, Easty. Been very good. He'll be a very good pickup. Just reads the ball, got the footy smarts. So they go on to 11-4-70. The Ararat Rats 14-15-99, 29 point margin at the 28-minute mark. We've got about a minute and a half to go in this last quarter.
So we wait for it to come back to the centre, but Long an opportunist, Easty, and he does. They said he come with raps, he knows how to kick a goal, and you just saw then he knows how to make the ball talk.
And even, that the vision that he had from this pocket down under us when he speared it around and set a goal up, he does think about his game, there's no doubt. Has been predominantly a wingman, so yeah, maybe they may look to get him a bit further up the ground.
What did he play in the Bendigo League, did you say? Yeah?
Yes. Yeah, Bendigo League.
Comes down, Pope's wrapped up in the middle going nowhere, and will be another ball up. So the dying minutes of the contest, Barber wins it down to Pope, ducked his head, had a chance, umpire said no, give it to me.
Elijah Holmes.
And we'll put it in the air again. Be plenty of sore bodies tonight, one would think. Played at a frenetic pace this game. Coming through, Kemp, travelling from Adelaide each week, gets it. Now on his left foot, spears it, looking for Williams. Jennings comes in with a big fist.
Yeah, fantastic.
Built like the proverbial brick.
A lot of them have got that split-second pace, haven't they? That last couple of steps. Really just get there.
So again, the ruckman set themselves. Ararat have been challenged and answered the challenge and shown why they won the premiership last year and why they'll be having a big say on it this year. As Jennings off his right foot, a bit of a pie floater towards centre wing. Pumper onto it, haven't sighted him much this last quarter after half time, and it goes over the line and out of bounds again, and we'll have another throw in.
40 seconds to go.
Nearly in front of the Horsham's coaching box. A shallow throw in, so there'll be still 40 seconds to go.
It shows how impressive Ararat is, though, guys. You've mentioned numerous times, but to come away and have a victory like they're going to have today has been an excellent win.
Yep.
Throw in.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely.
Barber to Hare, turned over, flicked the handball over the top by Bates. Carberry running back onto it, couldn't take it. Again, scraps on the mill. Umpire, he's paid holding the ball. He said, I don't want to come in and ball that up. I'm giving a free kick. And it's going to Billy Carberry. So there it is. The siren sounds. And it is the Rats who get their first win on the board after being defeated Good Friday. And they've done it well and had to do it the hard way. After trailing halfway through the third quarter, they launched a withering blast. But it's come at a cost. 14-15-99 to Horsham's 11-4-70. But they've lost Ganley to a calf, veering to a hamstring. And Tom Mills had a clash of heads, but probably should be right. But most impressive by Ararat today. And write them off at your own peril, I would think.
No, they're still a good side.
They'll be pushing for top 3 again on this victory.
They're a good side.
No worries. I don't think they've got the depth they had last year to call upon, but they are an extremely good side when they can field their full strength side.
And yes, indeed they are. And when we do the wrap up, Easty, their use, and I'll just preempt it now, their ball skills of being able to pinpoint through Horsham when they had the one loose, they just go short, make sure they hit targets. You hit targets 15 metres away, you don't turn it over.
We spoke about that Good Friday, Cougs, and we spoke about that today with Tom Mills, and he said it is something they've worked on, and you could see that today. They do pride themselves in ball use, and the ball use today was first rate.